Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's Zelda Randomizer Weekly Showcase here on Speed Gaming. It is great to have everybody here tonight. We have a very exciting quartet to show off tonight in the Rookie Rumble 2. We've got Why Must You Hate Me, DK9146, Nick Has a Game, and Beef Supreme TV. Hi, everybody. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Joining me on the commentary tonight is Malchior. Malchior, tonight in the Rookie Rumble 2, we basically more or less have consternation flag sets, but with a few wrinkles.
That's right. A few caveats. As you can see on our tracker, the white sword, the old man is hoarding it. So you have free, readily available combat should you find that white sword cave. It's still 4 to 6 hearts. All the dungeon enemies are staying in the dungeons, but they will swap which dungeons they move in between, and all the overworld enemies stay on the overworld. Otherwise, it's going to look pretty familiar for those who have seen lots of... But that is not normal.
Wow. The very first cave you find the wood sword, and we're not even at vanilla start. What are the odds, Malchior? An easy start for these runners.
I mean, I think there's something like 28, 25 something open cave, so 1 in 25.
Yeah, it's not good odds, but there's one thing I always like to say, Malchior. It's not how a seed starts, it's how it finishes. And look at that large secret. You know that the game knows, because I'm back on commentary this week for the Zelda Randomizer Showcase. Look at that large. It's a measly 55. I can't try 55. Sammy Hagar would approve of that. But look at the medium. I thought I saw the medium. Yeah.
38, so that 55 gets offset quite a chunk. This will probably still be enough, because this is a first quest overworld laws. We don't have to, hopefully we won't need every overworld item to find our dungeons.
Correct, because there are 3 large secrets, 4 small secrets, and 7 medium, with the medium being a 38 out of a possible 40. And that does help offset that meager large secret. Now we take a look at vanilla start cave, but look at the price of bombs. It's as expensive as you can get at 40 per 4-pack. Now, at least there's a discount on that blue can. We're talking 20% to 48 rupees.
Yeah, and also notably 68 for the key. Laws, all 3 of the resources that you would hope to buy consistently in a seed are all in the same shop. I'm marking that shop for days because I'll be returning multiple times over.
Absolutely. DK finds our first Take Any Cave, picks up the heart container, now has a 1 in 3 chance of picking up the white sword if he can find it. Now, Why Must You Hate Me has definitely been around in the Legend of Zelda community. Now, I don't know too much about Nick Has a Game, but I do know that Beef Supreme TV and DK9146 are Dragon Warrior Randomizer runners. In fact, DK9146 is the 2020 Summer League champion in that game.
Yeah, I was going to talk about this. We have a spread of runners that have joined the Rookie Rumble. We have people who are touching Zelda for the first time in their lives. We have experienced vanilla veterans who are dipping their toes into rando, like Yumi. We have players from other communities, like the Dragon Warrior community always shows up in force for these rookie tournaments. Beef Supreme was actually in the rookie tournament last year, I believe, making it to the round of 16 before getting eliminated. But yeah, it should be a good, solid showcase tonight from our rookies, Laws.
Look at this. We got the top runners on level 5, and we have the bottom runners on level 7. Now, being consternation, we do have shapes, right?
That is correct. And dungeon size, while important, it's much more important to know your enemy set, because we keep the dungeon enemies in the dungeons. A level 7 that rolls the Gorilla set really ain't that bad. It'll take time, but there should be not as high likelihood of dying if it was, say, a Wizrobe set. And Nick using good job with the beams.
Very nice.
Blue Lambos.
Yep, he was able to stay behind the barrier there, and he'll be able to despawn the second one. There's just one problem. It didn't drop anything, and you've got 2 locked doors, so he is key blocked from going any further in that direction. Beef Supreme faces that same dilemma as we find the map in level 5, and it is segmented. That means 2 sets of transport staircases.
And it's such a gross shape, Laws. We're going to have to look for multiple stairs in this 5. One for the item, the others for the transports. And we got Dart Nuts.
Yep, as you would expect in a level 5. Only 20 rooms, which is kind of on the small side in shapes. Now, the algorithm works is Levels 1 through 6 must get progressively larger. There can be ties, ditto for level 7 through 9. And speaking of level 7, look what we've got. It's the Wizrobe set.
Then that is a 7 I am leaving until the very end of the game.
I'll tell you what, Redbird Grad would approve of that. Never 7. Hashtag never 7.
Now, with the heart shuffle, the never 7, never shape 6, that kind of stuff, really, we've been having a lot of the practice seeds roll like bow at the very back of a shape 6 or something like that. So
of course,
you'll have to commit to the combat at some point, but try and get your resources first.
Yep, that's right. For those of you who may have just joined us, Dungeon Hearts are in the shuffle this week, so that does bring the potential that you might have floor items in like level 7 be very important.
Yeah, I because I designed this flag set. I'm the lead admin for the Rookie Rumble 2. I specifically upped the stakes a little bit from the first Rumble. 1, because we have repeat entrants, and 2, so that right when this tournament's done, we can look at our runners and say, all right, well, you've already been racing against what is essentially our standard race flag set. So go challenge the world.
There you go. DK, nice job. Takes care of the enemies in that diamond staircase. Why must you hate me in the same room? That's one of the 2 sets of transport staircases in level 5. Beef Supreme doing some overworld exploring as everybody else is in level 5. He'll see if maybe...
block clips.
Ooh, you always like to see that. Right, that is not our Armos item. Instead, it is our blue ring shop at the standard vanilla price of 250. Ooh, a discount, a 23 rupee discount to give us the standard 4 bomb upgrade. Not too shabby, Melchior.
Yeah, a bomb upgrade, very, very valuable in this particular flag set. There's going to be lots of required combat on Wizrobes and Dartnuts. Oh, DK is dancing around the Pulse Voice.
Yeah, you got to be careful because they do 2 hearts of damage and they have a lot of HP, so you really got to be careful. In fact, DK only has 2 hearts. 1 hit and he's down for the count. Very nicely done, though. Beef Supreme has topped out his wallet at 255 rupees. Now, he knows where the blue ring is. Will he go ahead and make that purchase?
This early in the seed, I would. I totally would. But you have to consider... if you need bombs later and you're not experienced in forcing, then we are talking. I think he's doing it. Yeah.
Certainly don't blame him at this point. It will double his defense. We see that the magical shield is 120 rupees. I do believe that is your 130, so that rolled down.
Yes. But as I was saying, ooh, Snipe from the Lionels trying to get into Monocle Rock. You do have to consider if you're not good at forcing, you might have to buy a bomb pack every now and then, and with that max price of 40, it's going to be rough.
That is true. All right, and there's a drop for... that was a heart container for Nick as a game, so he's up to 4. DK, meanwhile, is up to 5 hearts.
Yeah, and this is a bit of a calculated risk for Yumi, DK, and Nick. DK's left now. With all the Pulse Voice in here on Wood Sword, it's doable. Even if you're a veteran combat like Yumi, coming from the Zelda 1 Vanilla, it's doable, but it takes a lot of time, Laws. It'd be so much easier if you had bow and arrow, or that white sword, which is waiting on the overworld somewhere.
Unfortunately, our door repair penalty, there's 9 of them, and that looks like a dead end potentially here, what I like to call a stealth staircase to base off of the basement maze in 7th Guest. But this is a source of bombs that Nick potentially could get.
I do like how Yumi is fighting these Pulse Voice, though. He's fighting them from the side and from underneath. Good gracious, that got close. A little bit of iframe luck right there with the BMO statue. But yeah, never getting above. Please clear the room. Never getting above the Pulse Voice where it could jump into Triforce. Wow,
very nice. Well played there from Wymust.
Rewarded for his persistence. Going to go ahead, leave 5. Still, I believe, a staircase item. Outstanding. Mark it. See if you have to come back later.
Yep, we don't know what the staircase item is yet, and for all we know, it could be blocked by some kind of means, and there is that maximum bomb price. Nick is thinking about it, but he's going to go ahead and purchase the blue candle. We'll see if he decides to go back in there and buy something else. As DK takes another overworld death, back to start he goes.
Yeah, and to answer our question in chat, I know it got answered by Oasis, but I'll go ahead and make it aware to everyone. On Nick Has a Game side, we have a custom sprite set. I don't know if he made it or someone made it for him, but anyone who is a Trekkie fan will appreciate Nick Has a Game's Star Trek sprite set.
Nice little discount on the wood arrows. Cost 74 rupees instead of 80, but there's a door repair penalty that will relieve Nick of some of his rupees as DK finds the quote-unquote large secret. And why must this check in what I like to call the second forgotten spot here in Hyrule? And that's just a potion shop, but without the letter, we can't buy any potions at the moment.
Yeah, Nick did make his own sprite set.
Play a melody to obtain the magical key. So that tells me that the any key is recorder blocked. I beg your pardon.
Yes, and DK smart with the retry. He's gonna get his money back. He might even go buy the remainder of the hints.
Dang, that magical shield, the cheap one, rolled to 1 above the minimum at 71 rupees. Now, I don't expect any of our runners to buy it, but for those who have no idea what the magical shield is, as Nick has found a very important level 1, is that it deflects the beams off of the Zolas and Lionels and Wizrobes and a whole bunch of enemies as Wymust gets a blue candle. But you got to be careful because if you get swallowed by a Pole's voice, if you don't break out of it quick enough, you will lose your magical shield. Very few runners decide to purchase it, but sometimes it can come in handy in a pinch.
All right, and I'm really wanted to Laws when I see that play a melody to get the magical key. Instantly, I'm not thinking Dig Dogger.
You're thinking Recorder Lake.
I'm thinking Recorder Lake. Yes.
There's our map for level 1, 15 rooms.
I was double checking on Nick's side. That is an old man of some sort. I was trying to be certain it wasn't like a bait block or anything in that one. The Star Trek sprite set. We do have a sheet, but we'll have to figure it out over time.
Beef Supreme finds a bomb upgrade, but unfortunately, because he spent his money on the blue ring, he does not have enough money to
got the
buy
bomb
it.
drop.
Very nice.
Bomb drop, so he can continue with Dart Nuts. Only has 1 key, so he has to make a decision. I want to go up. I want to see more rooms.
As you can see, the hints are mixed. The 59 rupee hint was worthless on DK's side.
No, Nick, go up, please. Nick, you don't get progression this direction.
Well, you may get more bombs, though.
Yeah, but he's unless he gets a key drop in this room, he is blocked out of level 1.
It does get bombs.
He is getting the bombs.
Yep.
This is good bomb combat from Nick.
Absolutely, because you can't destroy the Dark Nuts from head on. You have to do it from behind like that.
One more.
Gets
does
the
get a key.
Key. Very good.
Because he can continue in 1. Yumi got to dodge Lionel's getting into the staircase. Oh, don't fight this. Oh, there's something over there. What is that?
I can't tell.
I think it was that bombs for him? I'll check that out.
No idea. As Beef Supreme takes a death.
That was a 5 rupee.
Ah, it was a nickel. Okay, so the blue rupee for 5. So nothing doing there for Nick. And there is another couple of locked doors. This is the typical level 1 for you, Malchior. As Wymust now.
Is.
Yep. Ooh, there's an item. Oh, that was a heart container for Nick.
That's Earl Grey hot for Captain Picard.
Ah, makes sense. Beef picks up the candle in the Take Any Cave near Vanilla Start. So that's 48 rupees he doesn't have to fork over.
Yeah, still haven't seen that white sword. 13 minutes into the seed. Now, when I've been playing this particular flag set, Laws, like when I was betting it and such, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. The white sword.
Guess what? Nick has just found the white sword, so he has doubled his attack power. It was a candle row.
Exactly. Spend time on your overworld. There's only like 7 spots that are blocked. Find that white sword, then go do the dungeons.
Yeah, absolutely here. And DK not going to do any gambling with his 225 rupees. Wymust heading for vanilla level 6. So the door repair penalty is 19 rupees. So a little bit on the low side.
But still around the average.
Yeah, it's still around the average, but a lot better than it could have been because, you know, with the large being only 55, you always expect that 25 rupee door repair penalty. We find out small is 3 rupees. Don't spend it all in one place, Wymust.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the prices. It really ain't going to get you much in this seed.
Nope, not a bit. All right, so DK is now in level 7.
Yumi, don't forget that cave. You walked right past it. Don't forget it, just because it wasn't your almost item.
All right, so DK found the transport staircase. So if there is not another segment in this level 7, next staircase he finds will be his item. It's just a casino, nothing there for Wymus. Nick in level 3.
A good dungeon to find early, but the trick is, Laws, those fires means we are in a Wizrobe dungeon.
Yep, that is bad news for Nick because here's the breakdown of the Wizrobes. 2 hearts you lose if you get hit by a blue Wizrobe beam.
That's a
4
large
hearts.
3. That is a large 3.
Oh my goodness gracious. Let's find out how large that is. 20 rooms. That is one of the largest level 3s I have ever seen. Now, wait just a second. If level 3 is 20 and level 5 is 20, level 4 must be 20. Has
Good point,
to be.
Laws. Yeah, good point.
By rule, by the logarithm that Fred has in the randomizer, level 4 has to be 20 rooms.
Yeah, in shapes, all the dungeon count number has to either... I mean, it can't be... Sequentially, the next one can't have fewer rooms. They all...
Correct. They can be tied.
They can ascend or they can be tied, and this room sucks.
Oh, yeah. Nick finds out immediately. As I was going to mention before we took that deathly, is we find the magical sword, but that is way out of the way here in Death Mountain. 2 hearts you lose from a blue Wizrobe beam. 4 hearts you lose from an orange Wizrobe beam. 1 heart you lose from an orange Wizrobe body hit. And 2 hearts you lose from a blue Wizrobe body hit. So it's a lot of damage you're going to take on those Wizrobes.
Yeah. So that level 3, probably not happening yet, but we do have white sword. So... bear that in mind. Get your heart count up. Get up to like 8 hearts or more, and then start getting some potions.
And what are we talking about in terms of enemy HP? Is it vanilla, or do we have a variance?
It's all normal, Laws. I wanted them to get used to how much HP each enemy has. That way they could count and really refine their combat. So it'll take 2 bombs and a white sword stab to kill off a blue Wizrobe, or just 3 bombs.
Or 5 white sword hits or 3 magical sword hits. You do the math. DK has found level 4, and if we find the map, which means we're probably not going to, I expect to see 20 rooms in this dungeon as he finds a key.
Oh yeah, we'll have to count. Oh, that could be the magical key.
Ooh, yeah, that has potential because that reverse C room is a potential push block, and there were no shutter doors there, so that has potential. As Nick finds level 9, it's at the coast.
Well, Beef finds the white sword, and 5 hearts is enough for the white.
Ooh, that's a ladder block in that Chevy room.
Ooh.
And now it's 2-door Monty that DK is going to have to play with his 2 keys, left or right.
I'm pretty certain he's already been right.
Yep, and he goes left.
Potential stair room here.
Yep, because we have second quest stair rooms. So let's take a look. Nope.
Nothing. Each stair I find in this 4 that doesn't open makes me very sus of that Dig Dogger.
Yep, there's a nickel, but nothing DK can do now. So it's either try to play find the bomb hole or making the wiser choice of backing out of level 4. He figures it's ladder block. That's a good chance it is.
Oh, we got expensive hints on Nick's side. That was one of the hints that DK bought. And DK was the one that got the hint for the play melody to find the magical key. So
yes,
that's definitely on the back of his mind that Dig Dogger is possibly hiding that magical key.
Wouldn't it be something if it was a chain reaction? You need the ladder. No, never mind. Wait, yes, you need the ladder to get a floor drop recorder in level 4 to get the any key in level 4.
It's entirely possible. There's been chain reaction is actually not as uncommon as we make it out to be when you turn Heart Shuffle on.
Ooh, we have a segmented level 2 where DK is right now as
Ew.
Beef Supreme gets a heart container from the Take Any Cave. That was at the waterfall. Now he's going to check the White Sword location. Nick is now in the Lost Woods, and Wymust is now in level 1.
Yeah, Beef has been spending a lot of time in the overworld, just getting all of his overworld checks out of the way, because he's the one who's got the blue ring, he's the one who's got the white sword. Once he's got a comfortable amount of resources, he'll start going into his dungeons, and his dungeons will be a lot safer, and generally a lot faster than the wood sword starts that we saw.
Yeah, Wymust combat looked really rough there against those dart nuts. 1 heart of damage he takes and missed a lot of shots. Back to start he goes.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
white
DK's
sword,
found the ladder. while we were talking about that, we find
Nice.
and a Triforce for DK. These are huge finds. Wouldn't surprise me if he hightails it back to level 4.
I agree. And is there one more item in that too?
Should be. And he's going back to see if there is.
Not only that, Laws, 2 is in an open cave. It's just standing over there in the forest, just waiting for our runners to get over there. They prioritize going, I believe, west first from their start screen, which was near Death Armos.
Mm-hmm.
But the east is loaded.
It's funny, we weren't talking about this, but I guess our Armos item of the night was Lord Banana, a.k.a. the wooden boomerang.
Yep, the boomer probably not going to have as much usage tonight, but bow into.
Oh, so double wood items. Some immaculate stuff here in level 2. The bow and the ladder. Love to see it.
Like I said, the east is loaded. I have no idea what the coast item is. DK is going to head back over there to give it a peek, and he can pick it up with his ladder.
Yeah, we have not seen it from anybody. We're about to find out, though.
Like I said, no one's been over here to the east. I swore I saw one person on this open screen earlier.
They died, though.
Oof.
Now we're about to find out our ladder item on the coast is a heart container. As if he's been randomized.
I mean, you take it. You take it.
I mean, the odds are high. Let's face it. Hearts are in the shuffle.
All right, Beef is buying the expensive hints and will retry his money. Good. So he should get the same amount of information that DK has soon. And if DK continues the clear through Candle Row, he'll get his white sword.
Definitely.
We're going back to 5 first with ladder in hand. Now, okay. 5 had Pole's voice. Okay, he's remembering. This had Pole's voice. Where's my arrow shop?
Yep, absolutely. Because DK can afford wood arrows easily.
DK has Triforce 2 for our tracker. I know. Just Andy in the background pressing buttons. Watching 4 people at a time is not easy.
And then if the tracker decides not to cooperate, because sometimes it might take some time before everything refreshes. So there's always that to consider as well. And there's the wood arrows for DK. Great purchase.
Yeah, that'll get him through 2 much more efficiently. And if he goes up 2 screens, a white sword is waiting for him.
Instead, he's going to go to the right.
I think he's thinking about getting the fairy fountain so he can get attacks on dungeons.
Yeah, and he's got to get through these Lionels, and he does. What's this screen? Just P-hats. He's there.
Yeah, fairy fountain so he can start attacking the dungeons.
All right, Wymust is heading for the desert towards Eastern Hyrule. Nick continuing the overworld exploration here, Death Mountain. And Nick, now you can't purchase a blue ring. No discounts here. You got to have 250 rupees to make that purchase. He probably wishes he could because he's only got half a heart left.
Yeah, it's rough. Again, let's be reminded, these are all rookie level players. Some of them probably have less than a dozen seeds under their belt total.
Of course.
Yeah. So these kind of decisions of early DM, I mean, early DM can pay off sometimes, but like going into dungeons with wood sword versus acquiring your resources, it's things that come with time.
Oh, absolutely it does. The more you do, the better you get at it. But Nick down to that half a heart again. Can he land these shots?
Ooh, bomb drop.
Very nice.
So Nick staying alive, getting more checks down Death Mountain. Oh, watch out. Tag Tights will murder your face on half a heart. He's trying to use the bombs to get some clearance. Gets in.
Nice job. And he almost got picked off. And all that for a drawer per penalty. If that doesn't say gain those, I don't know what does. Meanwhile, DK here in level 3. Beef Supreme just checked vanilla level 2. I guess he didn't find anything of interest.
Stab him, Nick.
Ooh, level 4 has been found by Beef Supreme. Now, we saw DKB in here earlier, and we know that we have a ladder block, and we also have a Dig Dogger block that seems to be a high probability that the any key is there, but not a guarantee, obviously.
And as far as I'm aware, this is the first dungeon that Beef is sticking his head into. He's been spending all his time in the overworld, getting geared up. And so now might get a little discouraged seeing the blocks. But DK, bomb upgrade, yes please.
Yeah, we find the other bomb upgrade, which was here in level 3. I believe the other one was in level 5.
Yes. Both of them readily accessible near the beginning, too. Nick also retrying the money. Laws, I love seeing these retry strats.
These are pro strats that we're seeing from our rookies here. They know that they got to save their game, buy the hints, retry, buy the next hint, rinse and repeat.
And what's even more fortunate is their start screen is one screen away from that hint shop.
It's fantastic.
I love seeing the progression of our runners. So Nick also has the hint now for play a melody to find the magical key.
Yeah, sadly, that was the only good hint amongst the three, so these runners are still going to have to earn it. Why must Camp Bomb to the north of that turnstile room? It almost looks like it's a dead end. He'll try for the south. Nothing.
Watch DK. Oh, that was good door strats on the whiz ropes. Here we go. He's going to do it again. Force them to spawn right above you. I'd even drop bombs for increased speed. But free.
No drop or no staircase, as Nick looked like he got the potion in that bonus cave.
If he did, I approve of it.
Yeah, I do too, because the magical sword is way out of the way, and there are no dungeons there, at least from what I've seen up to this point. So I think it's a wise decision early on in this game. Save yourself a lot of cash.
He did. Nick picked up the hypo spray, which is his potion.
Yep. Oh, shoot. What would a level 3 be without a horizontal shoot room?
Don't single key. Don't single key for single room just yet. See all the other rooms first. That's a Mal preference.
Very good. Yep. DK was calculating that risk reward, and he's like, nope. I have a better idea of where I want to use my keys.
We're going up. I think he's trying to be very cautious in case more Wizzies spawn on him.
Nice move there from Nick. It's just a casino at Monocle Rock, though.
Yeah, and this is when DK, if he had a white sword, he could get drops off of these Zulls.
Yep, they're in the money dropping group, so you get a good quick cash fix. Doesn't really need the money big time at the moment. Doesn't get a nickel as the room drop here in 3.
Oh, a key for 2 rooms? I'd still spend that one, and it will give him something.
Good choice. He has made the right decision. He has found the item here, level 3.
You have to clear this room, because that's why.
It's the gift shop.
Woo! And a wand. Corridor stair in 3 is a drop in vanilla, so you have to clear that room.
Yep, and he gets the Triforce on top of it. Man, what a level 3. Love to see this.
There's still one more item, so check to the left.
Yep.
A feat of strength will lead to the red candle. Yubi with a great hint. Power bracelet is required.
Yep. At least one of the levels is power bracelet blocked. How about this keys? Oh, the silvers!
Silver Arrows 3 at the very top decides to hand out all the goodies.
Yeah, welcome.
9146 looking good.
My word. Welcome to the Hylian gift shop. We have everything on offer. And look at this level 2. This is a huge level 2. Wow.
What on earth?
I think that's the biggest level 2 I've ever seen. And guess what?
That's also 20 rooms?
Yes, it is. Welcome to 2020 without Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs.
Or COVID. Yeah. All right, let's leave that one. Leave that one.
Yeah, let's move on.
That's totally fine. Wow, 20 rooms in like multiple dungeons back to back to back. Gracious alive.
That is absolutely crazy. I swear, if level 6. No, I don't think level 6 can be 20 rooms. I don't remember what the smallest level 6 is.
6 could be like 40.
Yeah, but they can also be like 22, 23 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the markings for bow and ladder, those were both in 2?
Yes, they were.
Yes. Okay. This is the ladder room, I think, if Beef stays alive.
Watch out. 1 heart of damage.
Never mind. I was wrong. Okay, silvers and wand in 3. There we go. Nick is finding more hints. Retrying. Now that's a long walk. That's a long walk to retry from. But if Nick continues to buy the rest of those hints, he'll get the information that we have a power bracelet block dungeon.
Yep.
The ward takes you nearby. So I like that retry now.
It's fantastic. Look, Nick is just showing off the pro strats right here. I'm telling you, I love it.
Yeah. He must have gotten all the hints because he's retried all his money back.
Yes.
That's the boomerang from the Forest Armos.
Now,
So Nick also knows power bracelet required.
Yep.
DK up in Death Mountain, up to 8 hearts total. Now no dungeon is out of reach for DK now 146. It's level 8 time.
Yeah, we have found level 8. So by process of elimination, Malcure, we now know that level 6 is the power bracelet block.
While we said no dungeon is out of reach, this is not how you want to be fighting Wizrobes with a wood sword.
Yeah,
Somehow
especially
DK has still gone around the Candle Rose circle and has missed his white sword.
Yep, and especially with this being one of the largest levels in shapes, this can be in excess of 40 rooms.
Right to our laws.
All right.
Like,
well, the good news is
for silver arrows.
Yeah, the good news is he does have silver arrows, and he also has the wand if he does not want to spend his money. I mean, they're an easy long-range weapon to take down these like, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, the blue
blocks the 4, and it blocks the map.
Of course it does. So we have to have the ladder to get to the map. Good going, game.
I also want to point something else that we haven't made much point of yet, Laws. Look at the key counts across our runners.
0, 1, 0, 4. Yeah, Beef Supreme has all the keys. Everybody else in key trouble. So that any key in level 4 looks to be very essential for our runners.
Could be very valuable indeed. Great bomb, DK. Got them all and the bomb drops.
Yeah, fantastic job there by DK. And we have all 4 of our runners in 4 different dungeons, but Beef Supreme's got himself...
No!
There's our bait block!
There's a door! Try and bomb up. I try and bomb up immediately. I want to know if I can find a workaround.
Yep.
Great bomb.
Look at that! Right in the pocket for DK, but it was a little bit too flush, so he doesn't get his bomb drop. But still, what a shot on that manhandler.
All right, see if we get a workaround. We have a stair for Yumi in 4. Heart container.
Stair. Wait. Hold on just a second. A stair in level 4, and that wasn't the recorder. Well, guess what? It's a red herring.
Unless, well.
Yeah, because that was our item.
You're correct. DK has a quick Triforce out of 8. No items found. He's probably just leaving.
And I wouldn't blame him at the very least.
Well, hold on. I wouldn't blame him for now, but we know power bracelet is required.
It could be in level 8.
Yeah. When I get my white sword, I would think about returning to that 8, because level 8 will have, with Heart Shuffle, 3 items. 2 in the staircase, 1 on the ground.
Now wait just a second. Correct me if I'm wrong. That reverse C where that dig dogger is that a possible drop in level 4 or not?
I think not. I would have to refer to my charts, of which I don't have them open right now, but I'll go take a look.
Because, I mean, what if the magic key is still in level 4, but you have to kill the dig dogger and it drops? I don't know if that is or not. I want to say it's not, though. Anybody know?
So gross. I'm going to my Zelda notes. Some of these charts are really archaic.
I can imagine as Beef Supreme gets his heart container from the coast, he's got 7 hearts. DK is sitting on 9. Nick and Ymus both sitting on 6.
All right, in my rooms that don't drop. Spiral Stair could have a drop in 4. Because this drop would spawn in the middle of the room.
No. You're talking reverse C. I said reverse C.
Sorry, reverse C. That's what I meant when I said Spiral Stair.
So reverse C it's a potential. Okay.
Because the drop drops in the middle of the floor, which is no different than like, the empty room or the 2-block room. Anything where the drop can spawn in the center. All those are synonymous.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance, Laws. Don't do it to him.
It
would just be an any key. It's not required, right?
Well, the way that these key counts are for our runners, they probably want to get it as Ymus gets the Triforce out of 2.
Not just a Triforce. That was a Y-Force. He was standing right on it. I hope he got both his items.
Yeah, I didn't see. He's going back. Yeah.
Ugh.
That's a tough break there. Yeah, Y forces are never any fun as DK finds level 1.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful standing in the center of the room on any clear. Because most of your item drops are going to spawn in the center. We have special rooms where they'll drop in the corner and such.
There's the ladder.
It was really just 2 rooms up. I think he had to spend a key to get it, and that's why he didn't do it the first time. He took the stair.
Yep.
Yumi has also missed the map of this. Oh, that Triforce was very early in. He's got to see the rest of this too by taking the stair. So that was fine.
Yeah, he also does not have the bow yet out of level 2, as we just saw on his indicator.
Oh, well, he's going for it for sure. DK in 1. Wand is going to make quick work of these Gyptos, but we know this one requires multiple keys, Laws, and I only see 1 key in DK's inventory.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem. Here's one here in the Dark Nut room. Nice time for a clock.
Oh yeah, well done. Thank you, game. Being kind for once.
Well, turns out this was a stealth staircase. Nick just bombed to the south. It's a one-off.
Yumi left 2. Is he out of keys? I think he's out of keys.
Oof. Yeah, beef up to a whopping 4 keys.
I definitely don't think he found Bo. Yeah, Beef has not been in the key intensive dungeon.
He did get it. I was so fixated on Nick and the one-off that we didn't see him pick up the bow, but we're getting an indication he did get it.
All right, we got Bo on Yumi's side. But yeah, this seed is...
So, you want to be a Zelda randomizer contestant?
Yeah, we're 35 minutes in. We still have 2 runners without Triforces.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, as typically happens in Zelda 1 Randomizer, it's all about just finding that one item or just that one piece of knowledge that really starts snowballing your seed and breaks it open.
Oh, definitely.
And in this case, I think that item is you either find 2 and get your ladder and your bow, which helps you take care of pulse voices, or you find 3 and get your wand and you get your combat.
Oh, totally.
2 and 3 are turning up nice tonight. We got Nick doing the pulse voice combat.
And he gets a clock drop, but there's just one problem.
It's okay.
It's fine. He'll just take care of the other ones. You know, take the staircase. The room will save.
Yep, and then he's only got 1 more.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Now, this room to the left, which has
textbook. Beef Supreme, bad news for him. 28 rupees short of that bomb upgrade.
Now, here's the trick for Nick. This is the Triforce room.
And he's going to bypass it. And that's the reason why we couldn't find an item in level 5. We are ladder blocked and key blocked. So, well, he does have the key, does Nick, but yeah, he is ladder blocked.
We got another clock for DK. Survives. Oh, ladder clip. Some of our rookies can do the advanced tricks. They've been practicing.
Fantastic. I certainly couldn't do that. I would have been boned at that point.
I'll teach you. Ladder clip's not hard.
On a keyboard?
Also, I will teach you.
Okay.
Will teach you. Also,
there's another key for DK.
Okay, getting this. He might be able to finish going through this one with the key drops he's been finding. And he would be the first. Like, we could find a red ring back here.
Yeah, that would be crazy. There's a heart container for 1. Musty's up to 8, and oh no!
Ooh. And DK ran through Wizrobes to get through. No, it was Dart Nuts. It was some nasty Dart Nuts too. So,
oh, that's rough.
I hope none of them were shutter doors. I got some terrible storms outside. If y'all suddenly lose me, you know why.
We had some storms like that earlier this week, and I got lucky. So hopefully you're safe.
Yep. All right. DK. No, Beef is into 3. We still don't have a Triforce on Beef Supreme's side, but he's got all the resources to get stuff done now.
Oh, he most certainly does.
Meanwhile, Yumi in 3, and we know this 3, when you can get to the back of it, is stacked. Problem is, Yumi does not have a lot of keys, so he might have to make some decisions.
And hopefully make some good decisions.
Beef's gonna find his wand right here, and he's smart.
He's got to be careful.
Yep. Watch out for the Y. Don't stand in the middle.
Ooh, that was too close for comfort.
And then he still has to go one room to the left to get his silver arrow. This is the importance of tracking laws.
Yes, let's see if he recognizes that, Malchior. And he does. Very nice.
All right, DK is back into the Dodongo room, still missing some items in one. It could be anything. Required power bracelet. Red ring. Lots of juicy goodies remain. Oh, he got the half bomb on that.
Nice.
That was the
Perfect.
tricky one over the water.
And he gets a key drop as well, so now he doesn't have to make that decision. Beef Supreme gets his first try.
Oh,
It's the
more
raft.
keys.
Man, I have never seen a level 1 with this many locked doors, Malchior. I know level 1 is brutal with. Oh dear.
Oh, he got shafted in by the Dark Nut. I wanted to say don't spin that one because I would have spent the one underneath instead. Because being like one, I mean, here's the one old. Okay, never mind. That's the one old man room in level 1. Because we hadn't seen the old man room yet. Trying to go from the top.
Oh man, DK.
If you couldn't bomb back down.
Getting a little bit too hasty with his movement, running into that Gibdo, losing him 2 hearts. So he's just going to up A to go back to 3 hearts. So, right. And Beef Supreme, look at this purchase. He is going to get that cheap magical shield.
I've seen some runners make a preference for this, especially since they know they have to fight Wizrobes.
Yep.
Nick has gotten his ladder in 2.
Very nice.
And specifically, I've seen it's funny enough, Laws. I've seen
Another
the Dragon Warrior runners. The Dragon Warrior runners sometimes prioritize the large shield, just like they need it in Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Absolutely, because you want that defensive boost to take lesser damage against that Dragon Lord.
It's funny. I'm reminded of like Zarnax 42.
Now, if only Fred were able to program a silver shield.
Don't
I mean, sprite-wise, you could do it. You could make it the same colors as the silver arrows.
Not only deflex beams, but reflex them back at their source.
Yes! Oh, that is beautiful, Malchior. That would be so fabulous.
Wizrobes, eat this.
Yes!
Here's the problem, Laws. It costs 256 rupees.
Right! Touche!
Can't afford it.
DK back to level 1 here, trying to,
I love this position.
It's perfect. The problem is he got a little bit too aggressive and lost 2 hearts to that blue dart nut, and they have 8 HP, so there we go.
It's a perfectly safe position. Just gotta be a little patient. Gets it done.
There it is.
Meanwhile, Yumi in 3, dealing with, he's got him stuck on the river. Briefly.
Well, he had him stuck on the river. Now, oh boy.
Oh, he wanted the half tile combat. He's vanilla.
He's got one down. Can he get the other?
He knows how to fight Wizrobes. Very rare in vanilla do they have to do things like manipulate the Wizrobe to where it gets stuck on a river.
Right. We find our compass, and now Wymus knows where that Triforce is.
He went the exact other way in 3 because he didn't have keys yet. But great bomb. Oh, he doesn't get the force. It was so perfect.
Let's try this again. Nope, the stairs are not there. We still do not know where our staircase is, but there is a bomb wall. There's our stairs.
Uh-oh. Yumi gets the bombs. DK.
Nice, he gets there. Is it the jewelry? Nope, you gotta have heart.
He's up to 11 hearts, Loss.
Yeah, he has a 40% chance of picking up the magical sword. You know something? He has not explored Death Mountain yet, so it's on the table for him.
Well, what he's about to explore is
there's the map for. Hey, look, there's the map for level 4. And wait a minute, that's 21 rooms.
Okay, it went up,
but level 5 was only 20. How can that be, Fred? You've got some explaining to do.
Uh-oh, Fred.
I've never seen this before. Level 4 has more rooms than level 5. How can that be?
I haven't either. It must be a rare occurrence since like 4 and 5 are on the same part of the grid or something.
True. Maybe that's what it is. I have never seen that. I've never seen that
I haven't
before.
either. That's incredible.
Unless I miscounted the number of rooms. Look at the price of potions. It's evenly ratioed. 32 for blue, 64 for red. You don't see that very often.
That is funny. And this, oh gosh, Nick, careful. This is the Sierra 4 that I think Yumi or someone was able to find. It was Yumi.
Now Cheris One makes a comment in chat that segment counts as +1. If that's the case, interesting.
I never knew that.
Well, I didn't either. More you know.
More you know. DK finally has his white sword. So now he can, like, really, really pick your dungeon. But it's digging time. And you gotta do 4. You gotta do 5. If those turn up empty laws, I'm digging 8.
Thinking 8?
I'm digging... We gotta find Power Bracelet.
Agreed.
If 4 and 5 turn up empty, before I'm touching 6 or 7, even if I still have Triforces in them, I could go get their Triforces, but when it comes item time, I'm digging 8.
Yeah, it's got 3 items as opposed to 2 and most of the other ones, say for level 1. So yeah, I totally agree with that.
Alright, so let's think. 3 has Wizrobes. 8 had Wizrobes. 1 had Dark Nuts. 5 had Dark Nuts.
DK's going back to 4.
The Gorilla 7 had, I think, Wizrobes. The Gorillas are in like 6 and 9. That's the only ones that have the Gorilla set.
Now, let's see if Y must recognize he needs to go that
4
one room.
4 is also in the Gorilla set. 4, 6, 9.
Look at the smart play. Didn't even need to clear the room. He knew he still had that room left. He knows his silver arrows. Well, A drop. Oh, he's going back. What happened? Uh-oh.
You mean?
He didn't get the silver arrows. What was that?
Did he clear the room?
No, he didn't clear the room.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure he didn't. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm 90% certain he didn't clear that room because you had to clear the room to get the silver arrows, and he only, yeah. He didn't get Y-Force.
He didn't get Y-Force. He just didn't think he had the room to clear.
Wow. So Y must really going to put himself behind the 8 ball after that miss. He didn't clear it. He does not have silver arrows. That's rough.
Now, what's important is what is he tracked. Depending on what he's tracked, he can find this later.
Now, here's the situation.
As long as his tracker would still show an item missing in 3, especially if you have to look for the power bracelet, you should return at some point.
So DK is now in level 4. He's the first one to be in level 4, I think, with the ladder. Now Wymus is in there, and there's the heart container. Now we saw the staircase item in level 4.
That is 12 for DK. If he gets the heart stair in 4, that's 13.
He'll have an 80% chance, but I don't think he's going to head for Death Mountain based on what he knows, Malchior.
Correct. Like, that's only for the end. Because, let's see, 1 through... We've even seen 7.
Yes.
So, the only dungeon we haven't seen, 6, is Power Bracelet blocked. Yeah,
and I think he's seen the other dungeons. He has no need to go to Death Mountain. He's not going to go for mags.
I mean, White Sword's fine. With
I mean,
ring.
For him, absolutely. No, he does not have the jewelry.
But loads of bombs, White Sword, DK9146 should be just fine. Beast Supreme got a woo. Oh, the wand is so busted. And Beef knows it. He showed the picture of the wand's hitbox to the rookies on the rookie channel. And he's like,
oh, nice clock.
Just always use the wand when snapping Dark Nuts. They'll walk right through you.
Now, Beef Supreme has no key, so he must go left. And only to find another locked door. Nick heading for that vanilla White Sword spot, just has to get past those P-hats. I don't think there was much in here, though.
No.
It was a secret. And he's got 253 rupees. Now, that's enough to buy the blue ring. Will he make that purchase?
His keys are low, and now we're at the mid-game where you've seen a lot of the secrets. So it's definitely a commitment now to buy the blue ring.
Oh, definitely. Up there is a take any, and he'll pick up the heart containers. He's up to 9. Wymus is at 9.
Oh,
Beef
Yumi
Supreme
finds
with
a
8.
stare in the Dark Knight room.
Ooh. And Power
Power
Bracelet 5!
bracelet.
Beef Supreme, the first to find it.
And at this point, I think everyone has the hint laws. So Beef knows that gets him his last. I don't know if he's seen all the dungeons, but we know that gets him his last dungeon, level 6.
All right, so let's go ahead and make our guesses now, Malkior. Which Power Bracelet spot do you think has level 6? My money is on the one at the coast.
So near the Lost Hills.
No. The one by the coast would be near start.
Oh, you want the south one? Okay, mine is the one at the Lost Hills.
So you want Lost Hills. All right, we'll see if either one of us is correct.
We got Calls for Grave from Leslie Pro.
And the other one, of course, is the Fairy Fountain, which is at the east.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a very vital piece of the puzzle that Beef has just picked up there. Nick is going to purchase the blue ring to double his defense.
You know what, Laws? With the spread of items that we've seen thus far, I wouldn't be surprised if the recorder is in level 6, which you would then have to take back to... Well, 4 had heart containers, so it's not 4.
It's not 4. It was a red herring.
There is a dig dogger somewhere in level 8. There's a dig dogger in 8 that's blocking the magic key.
What's not to say it's in 7?
Yeah.
Give it to me in 7. I want it in 7.
Oh my gosh, but Beef Supreme, who previously had the highest key count, is now down to 0 keys.
Yeah, it's amazing how much, keys have been at a premium here and how many locked doors we've seen in the seed. Nick is now in level 8, and he's definitely going to need that blue ring.
Careful, careful.
Yeah, he's down to half a heart.
You're on half a heart. Save the room.
Ooh. Oh, picked off, and he loses his progress.
For those who are newer, when I say save the room, when you leave the room and re-enter, the game will save the current enemy count. So if you've killed a few, then you'll actually have fewer to kill when you walk back in.
Yep, and who knows, maybe the dominant enemy is orange wizards and not blues.
Correct. You can force more difficult enemies to despawn occasionally, depending on how the enemy sets have rolled.
We saw this room earlier. Let's see how DK handles it with the 1. Look at this. He's just... Man, they are just coming toward him, but DK plays it smart, stays at the door, takes out 1, the other will despawn, and now it's decision time for DK.
First I try and bomb up. Okay, we're going down.
This doesn't look promising to me, but he does get a refund.
Retry. That was not close enough.
Ooh, all right, good. So he may have found a workaround, and he did find a workaround.
Good stuff.
Look at this, level 8.
Oh my word in heaven.
39 rooms. That is a mammoth level 8, which means level 9 is not going to be that big.
Laws, I don't want to dig 8 anymore.
Well, you may have no choice, Malkior. That's the problem. We have no idea what's in level 8. We've seen no items.
Correct. We do know the Triforce is kind of close. It's within, I think, that center around the L column. I know that DK found it relatively quickly.
Wymust is now in level 8 as well. DK in level 7.
Careful, Nick. Oh, Nick had it.
Tough break. Yeah, it's 2 hearts of damage or 1 heart when you have the blue ring, and with that little health, hard to negotiate. Back to start he goes.
And again, the best thing we can hope for Yumi is that he finds all the items that he doesn't need, because that would hopefully lead him back to 3.
And there's a heart container.
Silver arrows.
Wymust up to 10 hearts, so he's got a 20% chance of getting that magical sword if he decides to make that play, which I don't anticipate he will.
Oh, DK, you can spin the key if you want to give up the health. He's got up A. He loses the health, but saves the key. Got locked in with Wizards, didn't want it.
Certainly don't fault him at that point. There's just one problem. That was a nothing burger.
That old man just ate his key and said, I'll allow it.
It's like, thank you for your key. It's mine now. I'll allow it.
Yep. Add this to my collection. Oh,
Right.
store strats from DK.
I love it.
Great double right there. Wait till they get close, and then sneak out and drop the bomb.
Now he's got to be careful. He's got potion. He doesn't use it.
And he did. Well, he got hit. He was going in. You can't use the potion in the doorway. He had to get into the room to use the potion, but with poor timing, got hit by the Beamos. Most importantly, the room didn't save. All 3 Wizrobes are back.
Guess what? As my friend Tetra Lee would say, never die with a potion in hand. And that's exactly what DK did.
If there were oranges in that room, I would do some despawn tricks. At least I could get down to 2 or 1. Alright, got a double. A triple?
Oh, baby, a triple. Nick in level 1 now. Gets 1 down. He's got 5 bombs left.
Stab.
Nice.
Stab. Stab. Don't die.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Saves the room. I'd spend the key now. You got 5 keys. You can spend a few to get some places.
Hey, he's being a little frugal with his keys.
To be expected.
Oh, absolutely, because level 9 can be a key-infested dungeon in its own right. I've seen it before many times.
Yep. Uh-oh.
No push block there. And yeah, DK finds himself in some hot water, but luckily, he gets by. There's our bait block in 8.
Wants to continue downward, which is rare to me.
Oh my goodness, right in the pocket. That manhandler just went right into the bomb to get the strike there for Wymus. Great shot.
That is his second, perfect manhandler so far.
I think we may have found it.
Oh gosh, DK. Don't clear this room voluntarily. Ugh.
Well, he really is committed to saving his keys. There's just a problem. He's down to half a heart. Those blue Wizrobes giving him the business. Yeah, he's going to use that potion right now.
Vertical river room of 7. This can drop. So this could be the Triforce. That would suck.
Wouldn't it, though?
He's got good bomb placements, and he's got beams now.
There's that level 6. Not that big.
Nope. I dig that out.
22 rooms. Hey, 22 rooms.
I'd dig that out because I would hope to find Red Ring.
That's one of the smallest level 6s you will ever see, Malchior. It's right there.
And also, it's the Gorilla set, so it won't take long to dig out.
Not a chance.
DK succeeds and gets past the Wizzies.
Very nice. There's an Aquamentus. Should be no problem at all. 3 hits. Boom. And there's our...
And that's why we had no idea where to go.
That is 35 rooms. That is a healthy size level 7.
Forget the size. Look at the shape.
Mm-hmm. That is some kind of shape.
Yumi is going deep into 8. Nick is trying to decide where he wants to spend his 1 key in level 1. Potential stair room for Yumi. Oh, DK is locked in. He gotta be careful. Stand in between the Beamos and they won't fire. That one won't hit. He tried to bomb and he keeps walking into the Wizzies. They're invisible.
Yeah, he's panicking just a little bit here, Malchior.
Yeah, let's watch Beef side. We know nothing of 6.
There's a heart for Wymus, so that's the floor drop gone for Wymus.
Stair for Beef. Red Candle. Beef Supreme, who I would say for a large part of the seed had been behind, didn't have any Triforces, is now just turning them out left and right. That and having the key information of the power bracelet really puts Beef Supreme in the lead.
Agreed. Now, Red Candle in Beef Supreme's side of the board was our item in level 6. Blue Candle, you can only use the candle once on the screen that you're on. If you want to use it again, you must go to another screen. With the Red Candle, you could fire it as many times as you want, but a limit of 2 shots on the screen at a time.
Even I forget it's 2 shots at a time. I just keep spamming B till I can't anymore.
That can be very, very useful early on, especially against enemies like Gibdos.
Oh, there's a reason that we were ladder blocked to find our power bracelet laws.
Yeah?
Because we're ladder blocked to get to our Triforce in 6.
My word. Now, good news for Beef Supreme is that he does have his ladder, so he'll be fine.
Yep. And he's continuing to clear the dungeon.
Yeah, he's looking for now the floor drop item.
Yeah, it wouldn't be required, but I've got to tell you, at this point, I'd take just about anything.
The only way it'd be required is if there is a recorder-blocked Triforce, which so far, the only one that has the potential is level 7.
Yes.
These blue wizards mean
great
business.
Dark Nut combat in 1.
Oh, fantastic Dark Nut combat.
He's going to get up to 10 hearts.
So he stands a 20% chance of the magical sword. Wyma's sitting at a 40% chance.
All right, and Nick gets his raft out of level 1. It's actually I don't know if it's the Spaceship Enterprise or something. I'm told it's a shuttle.
There is the Triforce for Beef Supreme in level 6. Nick gets one in level 1. So get this. All 4 of our runners are sitting on 4 Triforce pieces.
And here we go. This is what we like to see. And still, despite the difficult combat laws, this falls within my expectation of averages for the Rookie Rumble. They're halfway done at an hour, and like most averages I've been seeing for the Rumble participants have been around 2 hours. So we're looking pretty.
Absolutely. So yeah, Beef Supreme, we can light up level 6. So again, all 4 of our runners book.
And 7.
Ugh. Not the most glamorous of items.
Do you want the map for 8 and 9? We've seen how gross this stuff is.
Oh, it does. Okay, it does act as an atlas. I wasn't sure.
Yes. Oh, there ain't no way I'm giving them shapes without atlas.
Hey, back in my day when we did Constellation Seeds, book did nothing but hinder our wand.
And we liked it.
And there is a Triforce for DK. That's his 5th.
Oh my gosh. That Tri in 7 is buried.
Now, apparently, Beef Supreme also got the Triforce in level 5 because we're lighting up 5.
Yeah, he got the PB out of 5, so I assume he got his Triforce while he was there.
Aha. Okay, so he has got 5 Triforce pieces. He's en route for 6. But yeah, this level 7's mammoth. Nick's back in level 5.
DK still missing the power bracelet means he has to dig this 7. He's only looking for the staircase item, so hopefully it won't take that long.
With 35 rooms, that's easier said than done. The good news is it's not segmented, so if you were to take that staircase, he knows the next staircase he finds guaranteed will be that item.
Yeah, and Nick in 5, he doesn't have arrows for the pulse voice, but he does have beams, and most importantly, this 5, once he goes past this Triforce room, he gets to the top part of this 5, that's where the power bracelet is hiding.
Yeah, Beef Supreme's now in that disgusting Wizrobe room, but he's going to bomb to the right. Now, can important items be in level 9 for these flags?
No, sir. Important in 9 is disabled.
Okay, so the recorder cannot be in 9.
Correct.
Could be in
Yumi's
7.
getting eaten up a little bit.
Oof.
Use that pancake armor.
Oh, Beef Supreme. Oh!
He got it.
Very nice.
And Yumi survived the Wizrobes too. He used the pancake armor to get like iframes while the Wizrobes moved around.
And I will say this, I like the idea of Beef Supreme not going after that heart container after taking down that Lambola. That was a death trap waiting for him.
It would have been death. Nick, don't take it! Uh-oh.
He did take it.
Uh-oh. He left the top half of 5.
Now it's decision time for Nick. Will he go back, considering how much he's explored this level 5, or is he going to hit that gamble mat at 9,000? He's gambling, and that is a problem.
Oh, no. That is indeed a problem.
Both Nick and Wymust have made some critical errors in their dungeon exploration, 5 and 3 respectively.
Well, provided they're still tracking accurately, they will be back. But by then, it'll be a long time coming.
Definitely.
And worst for Yumi is that the item he missed was the silver arrows. Because he can go looking into 9 for those.
This is true, and the BMOS takes down DK in level 7. Man, Another death to these Wizrobes, and this has just been a nightmare for DK.
Gosh,
Nick is in
Laws,
3.
Yumi has seen so much of this 8, and he just must have gone right around the Triforce that was closer to the bottom.
Oh, shoot. There's the vertical shoot room that you're accustomed to seeing in 9.
Yep. More Wizzies. Yumi, don't die. He's got a potion. Yumi, don't let your potions dreams be dreams. Always use potions. Oh,
Another
the double
heart.
16! He got the Wizzies on 16 and killed them both on the same frame for 2 fairies worth.
Oh, that is fantastic. The rare fairy explosion of Wizrobes there. That is insane. So DK now is yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Just the bad news is they didn't find anything of use there. So now, correct me if I'm wrong. We know by process of elimination, Recorder has to be an 8.
Seen all the items in 1, all in 2, all in 3. 4 had heart containers, 5 had PB and I guess a heart. 6 had a red candle. And did it have another heart?
I believe it did.
7 had book and DK left 7, so he must have found.
He got the heart. It was a heart container in that staircase. It's
Yeah,
got to be an 8. It's got to be an 8. Unless we have made a mistake here in the commentator's booth, I believe by process of elimination, Recorder must be somewhere in 8.
So yes, my early call worked.
It certainly did. Well, mine did too. I just guessed the wrong level. I thought it would be the chain reaction in 4.
Oh, we've had a chain reaction, all right.
Yeah, we certainly have. One item leads to another.
Nick is short of keys to go further in 3.
Oh,
Not only is the Triforce up there, but so is Wand and Silvers.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Let's hope he finds some keys in the rest of this 3, but there's Wizrobes in this direction.
There's the scrap metal, the magical boomerang. Must wants no part of it, so we can light that up.
Nick is going to take his key, not spending it on the single room. I love it. Dodging Wizrobes. He's going right back, Laws.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, no, he's going to see the other rooms. Please don't spend a key. Okay. Oh, God, this room. Run. Don't get stuck on the water. Water evil.
So, unless we've made a mistake, or unless this game has thrown us a curveball and there's a dig dogger blocking something in level 9,
I know what you're calling.
I think we have Red Ring of 9.
It is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't be sorry. We love chaos.
Yeah, but they're learning still.
Well, you're not supposed to hand everything to them on a silver platter. You have to feed them to the wolves immediately. You gotta really lay down the law quick. Don't just
trial by fire.
Exactly.
Speaking of trial by fire, Nick versus got it.
Very nice.
All right, Beast gotta be a little careful. He is in 1. He can take out the Pulse voice. Everyone's gotta be careful, to be honest. Also, Laws, we have not talked about it. Yumi has been in this 8 this whole time. And mind you, he has not died. Look at that.
That is absolutely insane how he has, well, now that you've said something.
Look at his key counts.
He's got 10, which means, well, we know, there's a high probability to send any keys in 8. You know the rule of thumb. When you have so many keys, the next time you're going to...
1 to the right. Yumi, go 1 to the right. That's your Triforce.
He doesn't want to spend his keys, and I don't understand why.
You have 10 keys. Please.
You don't have to be that frugal. You have 10 keys.
Triforce.
There's the Triforce.
I was wrong, but... Okay, DK is in the Triforce room now. I told you DK would probably return to dig this 8.
Well, there you go.
Cleot returned. Thanks, old man. We know the scrap metal's in here.
So the recorder has to be a floor drop item. There's a heart for Beef Supreme here in level 1.
And that sucks.
Wait, no.
It's the other stair.
So wait just a second. No. The other stair is the any key, we think. Because remember the dig dogger.
That's not confirmed. It could just be this.
So wait just a second. Oh, this is true.
Okay.
So what if we have missed an item? I guess it would be in 6, right? 6 maybe has the recorder and it's on the floor. Is it my guess?
Well, Yumi's back into 1. DK, careful, man. Yeah, use silvers to kill, whatchamacallem, buyers.
Now get this. DK now has 14 hearts. He's
Nick.
guaranteed magical sword if he wanted to go for it.
And he knows where it was. He was in Death Mountain early. Alright, here's the unfortunate thing about Nick. Lost.
Yeah, he's
Nick,
got 1 heart.
Potion?
And no keys again.
That was what I wanted to say. No keys.
Oh, man.
He's got money to buy keys. And like I said previously, that one shop that is at the vanilla wood sword screen, it had all the resources.
Oh,
Don't be afraid to buy keys.
For sure.
He used the key on the single room. Oh, never single rooms until you have to. That's another me thing.
Well, it happens.
Spent the key on the single room in 3, past the chute, as opposed to going back to the top where he could have gotten 2 rooms.
Yeah, that's rough.
We got DK with some good Wizrobe combat. Get him on the half tile.
Very good. Very good. All right, there is the transport staircase for DK. And Beef Supreme gets his Triforce out of 1, so he's got 6 on the board.
Yumi, you have 9 keys. Don't be scared to spend them now.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Zelda's room. It is completely empty. She went on vacation, Melchior.
She totally did. She went on vacation to the coast, because that's where level 9 is.
Yes. She thought she was getting a beautiful trip to whatever the coast is named.
Seaside Resort.
Seaside Resort, but it was a trap devised by Ganon.
Yeah. Ganon, professional con artist.
Yes.
Oh, man. Yumi and Nick, at this point in the seed, Nick, I know he should really should buy keys or something. Yumi's got 180-something rupees. He should buy arrows.
Yeah, he has no arrows to his name. I mean, silvers are in 3, which unfortunately he missed.
Oh my god, Nick is just going on these whizzies again. Because he's still looking for a floor drop in 3. He's thinking it could be this room.
But we know it ain't. Well, it was a drop, but it was a nickel, yep.
But great bombs. He got that done.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Oh god, do it again.
Oh, DK, a hug to that wizard will send him back again. Oh, this level 8 showing no mercy, Melchior.
Nick doing great with the Wizrobes. Just give him 1 key, game. 1 key.
No keys.
No!
Bummer.
Alright, Yumi, I don't think you have to clear the corridor in 1. Be careful, don't die. Now we're seeing vanilla combat come out in force. When you give them wand and white sword, boom. Oh wait, you did clear corridor in 1. That had the Triforce. And he knew that because of compass.
There's the heart. He's got a 60% chance of the magical sword if he wanted to make that play. Again, none of our runners have made the play yet, but you need anywhere between 10 and 14 hearts. I mean, considering where the magical sword is, again, I don't anticipate our runners going for it.
See, here's the thing, though. They know that nearly every one of their dungeons has Wizrobes and Dart Nuts. So I want to make a point very clear to any runners, especially the rookie runners that watch this back later. When you get a decent chance for mags, when you get 12 or 12 plus hearts, you're an hour plus into your seed and you still got half of it to go, bite the bullet. Go try to pull mags. It's going to make your life so much easier.
Well, Gleok returns with the magical boomerang. Well, no kidding, old man.
All right, there's Raph for Yumi. He can get out of 1 now.
There's a compass for DK that he doesn't need. He's already got the Triforce out of 8. Beef Supreme now is in Death Mountain, which is his first exploration. Now, he only has a 20% chance, but it's a 20% chance nonetheless.
Laws, if he pulls it on 10, I'm going to just scream.
Here comes. No dice. So
Okay.
10 is out.
Oh,
DK is
another
knocked
death
out.
in 8. Remember, he thinks his power bracelet's in here.
We know it's not.
He did not finish exploring 5.
So this dock has a cheap bait shop.
So outside of the missing silver arrows, the person who's got the least amount to do is Wymust and Slamu. Sit back over the water again.
That's
Double
3
Slamu.
times. No, 3 times. That's 3 times. That's triple
original
Slamu.
Slamu.
Yes. Every single Octorok knocked him back. Every single one. That was 3 times.
Nice.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like when you put a dollar bill into a vending machine and it keeps spitting it back out. Yes.
They keep spitting it back. It's like, no, try it again. Nope, too wrinkled. No, this corner's folded. No.
Yep, exactly. That's what those Octoroks wore on that coast where vanilla level 4 was. That was just disgusting. Meanwhile, DK is back to the correct level.
Loz, what's so funny is how old that makes me feel because I just don't carry cash anymore.
Well, a lot of people don't. It's all about the plastic these days, as Wymust is now in level 7.
Alright, so this is good news for DK. This is where he needs to be, and he's got the arrows to take care of the Pole's voices quickly. Despite spending the time that he did spend in 8, this will certainly put DK9146 in the driver's seat. He'll have all the information, and he has all the items. He even has all the hearts. He has the most capability of our runners thus far.
Oh, certainly.
Nick has to find keys.
Yeah, keys have been a real problem for him. They've not been much of a problem for everybody else up to this point. Wymust sitting on 7, DK and Beef 4 apiece.
Now, Nick found the quick Triforce in 8 and left. The funny thing, Laws, is the people that dug out 8, Yumi and DK, you see, they're on healthy key counts right now. Especially
Very. Yeah, he's got DK and Beef and Nick all covered. And there is the power bracelet for DK.
And barring Dig Dogger shenanigans, that would put DK 9146 in go mode.
Yes. That is the only thing that could prevent DK from completing the seed is that aforementioned Dig Dogger block. That small chance. I think it's a very, very small chance you see something like that in level 9, but it has happened before.
Yep, Yumi spent the key and avoided the Wizrobe trap in that 7. There's the Triforce for DK. Levels 1 and 6 remain. 6.
I'm kind of
Which
surprised.
spot was it? I forgot which PB spot it was.
You know, it's funny. I never paid attention when Beef Supreme found it.
It must have been Coast spot because he found it quick.
Could be. Well, I guess we'll find out in due time.
Yep, it's got to be what DK prioritizes next. First, he's going to go clean up 1. 1's up here.
I mean, might as well. You're right there. Just get that Triforce, get out of here, and move on to 6. And then you're ready to go to 9.
DK's been up in the top of this 1 before, but with all the Dark Nuts, he just kept getting stifled. Great bomb from Beef.
Beautifully done. It was too flush to get the bomb drop, but still, perfectly set bomb right there for Beef.
There's been a lot of those just perfect bombs tonight where you don't even get like the forced 10 count for the bomb drop.
God, I feel like I'm watching a PBA event where you have one bowler who got a 300 and the other got 279. That's how good they've been.
Yes.
It's a red herring, though, for Beef. And Nick, now he purchased a key, but that was the expensive key.
He's at 2 keys. I think he bought 2 keys, Laws.
He could have bought 3 if he would have found the cheap key shop, though.
Ah. Well, What's important is progression, and he knew what was holding him back.
Definitely. Wymust is now in 7.
Got him. Be careful. They get tricky when they get up in those blocks. They will teleport on your face.
Like that. Ooh, that was close. Oh!
3. 2 more steps. 1.
Nice. Very nicely done there from Wymust.
Yeah, because the Triforce of the 7's in the very back, top right. Oh my lord. Nope.
Tough break.
I want to make another point. What, Yumi? You're at 185. Okay, he has a potion. I'll say, go buy potions. You have 185 rupees.
Does Beef have a... He's going to... No, that was just not going to work for Beef.
He might return to that room. He could try
Have we seen that room?
I don't think so.
It doesn't seem familiar to me.
I think that's the recorder.
We'll find out.
Oh no, Beef has to go through Wizzies again.
Of course he does.
Right. Nick is back in 3, heading towards his Triforce, and let's just hope he still has to go left of the room to also find the silver arrows.
Let's see if Nick is able to solve that puzzle.
Clock, which for Nick's sprite set is the force field.
That's nice.
Careful, Beef. Alright, don't get White Force, Nick. He knows.
Alright, there's the wand for Nick.
Or, in his case, I'm gonna find it. The Psionic Resonator.
Now, I hope Nick has been keeping score. Let's see if he bombs. He's on his way. He's gonna be there.
Now he's cleared most of this 3 outside of this, so he knew it was probably up here.
Hopefully he does not make the same mistake that Wymust did. It looks like he's not going to make that same mistake. He's going to be rewarded with the silvers.
Yep, Captain Picard claims the Tritanium arrow.
Make it so.
Make it so. And with his dilithium in hand from level 3, Nick has a game, is done with that dungeon, finally. Darn keys.
And he's got 2 more left to go in 6 and 7. But, now he does that. Does he have the power bracelet out of 5? He must.
No.
Oh, he doesn't? No. Okay. Dang.
Remember, he had picked up the Triforce because he was sorting down Pole's voice. And picked up that Triforce. Mind you, if he's been tracking accurately, he can return to 5.
Meanwhile, DK has been struggling to get this Triforce out of level 1. He has just been annihilated by the enemy set.
Take it slow.
As Beef gets his Triforce out of 8.
I don't know if DK still has a potion, but take it slow, and if it costs you a potion, it's worth it.
Oh, the problem is, this is probably the room that's been dealing him a bad hand, is these blue dark nuts. 2 hearts of damage.
Yeah, also kill a few things on the way. You can get some heart drops if you kill 16 things.
Oh, this too. This
room sucks. Just kill Pole's voice and then respawn the room.
Right.
Or this position's pretty good as long as they don't jump into you like dirt. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, he does get a heart drop and a bomb drop. Very good.
All right, so this should be free.
Beef gets his heart container. Now, in his mind, since he tested at 10, it's a 25% chance.
He's going to do the left to right clip. I do find this the easier one to set up, but it'll make the Dark Knight a little harder to fight.
Don't think we've seen only one other contestant get this, but that's the letter pickup. I think DK might have gotten it too.
Be Supreme up in East DM finds the letter cave at the open cave. A terrible spot for it, because depending on how you clear Death Mountain, that could be one of your absolute last screens checked on the overworld.
Yeah, I always anticipate the whites, or not the white sword, but the wood sword to be there.
Alright, DK is through. Past the Dodongos.
Yeah, Beef did get the Triforce out of level 8, so the only one he needs is level 7.
So DK died in the Triforce room. This door's already open.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and this is why.
You have to clear 5 blue dart nuts, which each have
Careful.
8. Yeah, because
Use
he's got
bombs.
the book.
Use bombs.
Agreed. Now he's going to set the bombs.
He's on them. That'll get you 1. Got the other one.
Nice. Oh, 11 is not enough either, so it's 12, 13, or 14.
1. 12, 13, 14. Ew.
Yep. Beef's tried it at 11. No go.
Patience, patience. I take it DK's already gotten the stair item because he's not going in.
Yeah.
All right. You could wand some down now. Be careful with that wand fire.
Oh, is a fairy. Oh, this is just like I always like to say. In Zelda 1, Sprite runs away from you and leads you to your death. In Zelda 2, she flies towards you to ruin your day that way.
Accurate. Wasting time.
Absolutely.
From level 1 for DK9146, and he knows. Mind you, we say they know. It's been nearly 90 minutes. Can they remember? They've all seen the hint that 6 is under a power bracelet spot.
Here's Beef Supreme in 7.
And he's in his final dungeon. Beef Supreme in the driver's seat.
He and DK, they're neck and neck.
Yes. Nick and Yumi, each missing critical pieces of the puzzle, will have to figure something out and take a look at their trackers.
Yeah. Because they're both in 7.
No, this 7. The Triforce was deep in the very far back right. Same for 6 when DK finds. Also, 6 was not at the Coast PP.
Okay, so that wasn't it. So, was it Fairy? Was it Lost Hills? Or
I think it's up here at Fairy.
Could be Fairy. Let's see.
Because I remember Beef getting in quickly.
No.
Ooh, Lost Hills. Let's go.
It must be Lost Hills because I don't recall it being at the grave.
We haven't rarely seen them go to Graveside.
There's the map for Beef. So, yeah, DK is en route to level 6. Everybody else is in level 7 right now.
Yumi, careful. Yumi, potion.
Does he even have a potion?
Yes, I promise you he's not used it.
Well, you know what they say, never die with a potion in your hand, and he's about to if he takes one more hit from these whiz robes.
Good half tiles, good half tiles.
Very
This is
good.
some of the pride of the vanilla runners. Like,
Look at
one,
that.
try and save your resources because, hey, saving
I
resources.
need him at 9. Now let's see what he's going to do.
There.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doesn't want to lose all that progress, so he's going to sip that final potion. He's got plenty of money to buy more, and DK's now in
Hills
6.
There it is, Lost Hills PP. Always got to spend the key immediately. Ooh.
Yeah, you got it right then. Lost Hills Power Bracelet spot. It is.
Nick is close to his Triforce in 7. If he goes straight right into this back segment, he will claim it. And then he'll be behind the others, save that he's got to figure out he has to return to 5. Alright, now Yumi's making work of the Wizzies. Get him stuck. It can turn on you, but good job.
There's a key. 2 keys now for DK. So, yeah, his key count's running low. Nick's key count has been low all night.
All game. And that,
Ooh, we
that
haven't seen a
room
Goma
just-
deny it.
Oh gosh, Lost, please. We still have one runner without arrows. Don't say that.
Well, I will say this much, though. That means level 9 is going to be Patrawayne infested. I'm calling the shot right now. Lots of Patras.
Alright, Laws, we have to watch Nick and Beef. Because I believe this vertical river room is the Triforce.
Yes.
Oh god. Oh, he got a quad! Oh, Nick's bombs are great!
They're fantastic. Now let's hope they don't go for naught. Yeah, that was
Got 'em.
beautiful. That was
Beef?
beautiful for Nick.
Oh, Beef didn't know it was that room. He didn't want to clear it. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him in the slightest, but now he's got to go back to this large 7.
That was beautifully done there by Nick. And he's got one more Triforce left to go. The problem is he's got to go back to 5 to get that power bracelet.
Saving is good. Saving leads me to believe he has a plan.
He wants to save that key in case it takes him nowhere. I don't blame him for this move.
saving. I mean, also when you save, you lose your hearts, which leads me to believe Nick has a plan. He's gonna go finish one. He may not have gotten all of his items out of one.
True. You might not have gotten them all. Meanwhile, DK is making a beeline to this Triforce.
And Beef did not know that he died in the Triforce room, so he's going to see every other room of 7 before he goes back to that top segment.
Oh, that's gross. Meanwhile, DK gets his Triforce out of 6. He's ready to go into level 9.
Here we go. Laz, what are we looking for in level 9?
Well, you know what they say. We're looking for the roar, and we're looking for the door. What we mean by that is, if we hear the roar of Ganon, that means Ganon is adjacent to where the runner is currently at in any cardinal direction. Now, how do we find Zelda? We have to find a room that has a single shutter door. If we clear that room and it does not open, that means we have found the location of Zelda. But if it does open, that Zelda is elsewhere. There's only one exception to that rule, as DK will buy a double portion of potion. The only exception to that rule is if Ganon and Zelda are next to each other. Then, only then, can she be behind a multiple shutter door room. Very rare, but I've seen it before.
Rare indeed, but we've seen lots of rarities in this seed.
Absolutely.
All right, DK, this is not the route to go to 9. Ganon hired the cavalry.
Oh, absolutely he did. It's well guarded.
All right, and also, having book in hand, we're going to immediately see the shape of this 9.
Well, it's going to be about 41 rooms, I reckon. That's my guess.
That is tiny.
Yep, and it's got a nice looking shape.
I go one room to the left, and then I just go straight up. You get to listen to so much. Oh god, it's Wizzies!
Level 9 is the same size as level 8. It's 39 rooms, that's all.
That's hilarious, but it's Wizzies! Lost, we rolled the Gorilla set into only 2 dungeons, I think.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. It's 40 rooms. It's 40 rooms. Just one room bigger than 8.
4 had gorillas, 6 had gorillas. Was that it?
That's it.
Also, I'm definitely not amiss of clearing a few. There's Zelda. Hi.
Yep, the shutter door did not open. That's where Zelda is. Good find for DK. Just has to find Ganon now. And there's Petra Wayne. Just as I thought. Oh my God! Here's Ganon. We need to get 8 white sword hits on him. And a Hyrule Driver, though, is going to cost him 4 hearts because he has no jewelry.
He's got the potions. Also, Ganon in his own room. Look at that.
Yeah, what are the odds? And there's a Hyrule Driver right there. 1.
He's getting in the corner. Get the guaranteed setup.
Yep, 2. Oh, but he's going to the right.
He's stabbing just a little late on his stun lock as well.
Well, that time he teleported to the right. He's turning into Matthew McConaughey. 4.
It's all right all day long.
Yes, it is. 5.
All right, 6. All right.
Finally got the stun lock. Down goes Ganon. Just shoot that arrow. He's got him. We've got Bacon and the Triforce of Power. And barring a catastrophe, DK is going to be your winner of our 4 featured runners.
And DK now 146 looks like he'll be finishing with a very, very nice rupee count.
Absolutely. Beautiful rupee count. Just don't use them against the flyers. Just use your sword. There you go. GG. DK is your winner of our 4 featured runners.
And I guess now that means we can start walking through some of the finishes. Mind you, this was a scattered field. There are 31 people participating tonight. I have never seen more in a weekly race. So we got a scattering of vets and newcomers. Suffice to say, someone did finish this seed in under an hour.
Who was in the field? I want to guess.
Well, in the field is Cytown, Chester, Random Effect, Fury, SK, Bogey, Panzer Dave, amongst others.
I'll say Cytown. That's my guess. Is it Cytown that got the sub hour?
In first place with a time of 59:03, Alsoa.
Ooh, wow! GG Alsoa. Very impressive. He is someone who has definitely grown a lot over the years. Well done, Elsoa.
Oh, I definitely put also in like the top 20 runners.
Oh, for
Easily.
sure. GG. And we do have our featured runner winner here in the commentator's booth with us, the 2020 Dragon Warrior Randomizer champion, DK9146. GG, well done. How you feeling?
Well, thanks for that, LOZ. I didn't even realize you were doing the comms tonight. This is awesome. But I don't know. That was stressful. A lot of combat issues, which is where I struggle the most still early on. But other than that, at least the hints told me that what I need to do to find the last dungeon, so I didn't have to focus on a lot of areas.
True. The combat was very, very much like stringent and required a lot in this particular scene, but still a close to 90-minute finish. A short 9 will help with that, but that's a good time.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, 9 was a nice refresher after I went right and saw some Wiz Robes, and I was like, oh, great, here we go again. And then, boom, there's Princess there standing right away.
Yeah, you love to see those quick level 9s. You'd never like to see quick level 9s when it's like a 62 room level 9, because I remember it was last year. Rick and I, we were doing commentary. We had a 61 room level 9. I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a nice long level 9. There's going to be a lot of torture. And it sounded like 4 rooms. It was disappointing.
Yeah, especially when you're watching, you definitely want to see a little bit of fun in level 9, I'll say. Maybe in that one-off segment every once in a while.
Yeah, very rare. You get that 1 or 2 room segment in level 9, so then you have the 7 sets of transport staircases. It's very, very rare, but not tonight. We only had a 40 room level 9, and it lasted all about a minute and change. But GG, yeah, you played very, very well, and again, you are the winner of our 4 featured runners. So good performance for you tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad Malchiors and the community's putting this on. I almost joined it last year and didn't have enough time, and found the time this year, and am really enjoying this a lot.
Here's Beef in 7.
Walk us through your strategy. Do you have a way you like to play the early game? I know there's different strategies being accepted for the early game of this spike set. Oh God, Yumi. Okay. Blast.
Yeah, typically it's try and not die, fail at that frequently. I will dip into dungeons. I probably shouldn't as much, but I will dip into dungeons, look at a few rooms. Every once in a while it pays off, but I don't think the percentage is high enough. I should probably focus more on exploration. But honestly, I love getting, I find when reviewing what I've been doing, I tend to go northeast and work my way down that eastern half, regardless of where I start, just to get through the 3 armors checks.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, interestingly enough, and it may be as a part of your overall routing that you've been prioritizing the edges, you were the last to the white sword.
Yeah, white sword would have been huge with all the combat for sure. I didn't, and I almost decided to go out and look. I mean, heck, I might have even been Megs eligible, although I will assume that someone would have got it.
You had 14 hearts, so you would have been guaranteed to pick up the magical sword. Now, I will tell you, you needed at least 12. Beef Supreme tried on 10, 11. He's the only runner that has tried up to this point.
Yeah, so I had just had too many spots. I think I still had 20 overruled spots left to check at that point. So I even checked a few extra after I found my last level besides Power Bracelet blocked one.
Yeah, and the fact that you had that hint, even though you had gotten the Triforce pieces, I was even telling everybody, based on the fact that DK knows he has to go back to a recorded spot, there's no way he's going to be checking for Magical Sword at this point, even though he is 100% eligible because he had 14.
Yeah, that was to be expected for sure.
Yeah, so it's always nice when you don't have to Death Mountain, I guess, outside of 8 being up there. 8, man, I felt so good about getting that early Triforce in 8. And then, I mean,
we knew you'd be back, because it's like, if I don't have a Power Bracelet yet and I don't find it in 1 through 5, then I'm definitely going to 8. So could have gone to 5 before 8, but yeah, we figured you'd be back.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 versus 1. I mean, just the odds play there for sure. But man, I hated every minute of it. And then when I couldn't get to that 3rd item, I was like, you know what, I'm going back to 5. And obviously that worked.
Yep. Meanwhile, Yumi is in 5. He will find his Power Bracelet here. He missed the silvers in 3. So
yep, and Nick is back in 5, and he's missed the Power Bracelet in 5.
Now, Now he can find it though, but Nick is also still down to 0 keys lost. I don't think it matters in 5 particularly, but it could in other dungeons.
Yeah, keys have been a real issue for Nick all night. Here's Beef in level 9. By the way, he did get his Triforce out of level 7, so he's got them all.
Also, just through sheer combat alone, Why Must You Hate Me is at 241 rupees.
That is insane.
Go buy a ring, dude.
Yep, Beef Supreme has now found where Zelda is. That shutter door didn't open. Unfortunately,
if he just went up.
Yeah.
You don't have the map. You don't have the book.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the one key item, DK, that did help you out in your level 9 is that you did have the book. So you knew what were bomb spot potentials and what weren't. So that helped a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm definitely not going to kill the Wizrobes unless the game forced me to.
Luckily, you didn't really have to do that. You just had to bomb a room. You found Ganon, and you knew where Zelda was right off the top, and boom, quick level. As Must does get his power bracelet, he didn't have it either.
That is both good and bad news for Yumi.
Oh, that's horrendous news. Because now he's going to probably full dig 6, and he's
full dig 6. He'll get the Triforce out. It'll be great. He'll go back to 7. He'll finish off 7 with its painful Wizrobe combat. And then, given his current information, he'll go to 9 looking for silvers.
Yeah, he's going to gamble 9. We believe Red Ring is a 9, but we're not going to confirm that yet until we find a recorder.
Beef's got a stare. We're going around.
Yeah, there are 6 sets of transport staircases. We believe it's Heart Container and Red Ring. We believe.
But yeah, DK, how do you feel going into, we got, 3 weeks left until the Rumble? Who do you want to face?
It don't matter to me. I'll face everybody. We'll just see how it goes.
Any bad blood with some of your Dragon Warrior brethren? Someone you want to knock down a peg?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're going to go that route, it's got to be Tilo and I, although he got the best of me tonight.
Referring to Tilo, who finished just ahead of you. Tilo finished with a time of 1:30:38.
Ooh, 2 minutes and 2 minutes. That's it. Wow, that's crazy. That's close.
Yeah. And we've had a bunch of finishes before DK and then a few after DK. Suffice to say, like, if you want to go see what the finishes are in the race room, there you go. I ain't gonna list them all. I'm not gonna invalidate any of our rookies compared to some of the times of the veterans.
Oh no, never do that. Absolutely not.
This seed was crazy.
It was crazy indeed. By the way, we had a good question in chat earlier regarding the tracking there. Do they have some that tell them where the levels are, or is it all guesswork? We are not given a spoiler log here in the commentators booth, so we know when they see it.
Yes. Now, a tracker that has become of more popular use in recent years, developed by Gorgon, is Z-Tracker. And what it does have, it has... Oh, first off, we got a Ganon fight. I'll get back to that in a second.
All right, Beef Supreme, same situation, needs to get 8 hits. Ooh! And Nick finds his power bracelet in 5, so he's going to be on his way.
Great timing, potioning up for Beef. And that's not quite the lock. Ganon is still moving his arms, so he's just getting lucky. That was all coin flips. None of that was stun lock.
Yep. All right, but there it is. Down goes Ganon. We've got Bacon. He's got it. Triforce of power.
For good measure.
Very nice.
Bombing for good measure. So B Supreme is going to finish this out, and then I'll finish my other thought. And Nick is just looking for a level 6. And he's got power bracelet in hand.
Yep.
Yeah. B Supreme finishes in 20th place. I mean, out of still 31 runners with a time of 1:43:17.
Yes, the runners typically do use a tracker, whether it's a Z tracker or Z helper.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Z Tracker. It does have a voice memo system. So if you mark stuff in Z Tracker, if you say, "Okay, game, I just found the ladder," then the voice memo will tell you, "Remember to go pick up your ladder item on the coast." Lorgon has done an exceptional job with his development of Z Tracker, and Quest Wizard with his development of Z Helper. Like, both of the programs now provide a lot of information for the runners that want to utilize it. There's the recorder. Why is it the floor dropping 6?
Yep. So we now know. I think we could put the puzzle pieces together. That Dig Dogger in 8 was blocking our any key. Red Rings in 9. It's got to be. I think we can safely light that up.
Yes.
So if you guessed that the recorder theme was from the Flintstones, you are psychic because we just found the recorder after we found out the message from Beef Supreme.
Well, thanks a lot, Macure and LOZ, for doing this tonight. Oasis always doing these, from what I understand. So I appreciate everybody. I'll get out of here and we'll see if Beef joins. But appreciate everybody. Have a good night.
Absolutely, and thanks for competing, and GG once again for being our top runner of our featured 4.
Thanks, Al.
All right, so Wymus just found his red candle also, so we can light that up. Or did he pass? I didn't see.
I didn't see, but I know he's max money.
Yeah, he's got max money.
I really hope before he commits to his next dungeon after 6 that he goes and buys a ring.
Yep, and he did get the red candle out of there, so we've got it lit. So now Nick is going into level 6 himself. Now, he has everything he needs to be going into level 9. He just has to find this Triforce, and he'll be good. As Wymus gets his Triforce out of 6, he'll have to go back to 7 to get the Triforce there.
Yeah, and Nick still without keys is the scary part. I don't know if he'll need any in this too.
In 6, yeah, I don't know. I know he doesn't need one in 9. 9 didn't. Well, he gets a key there.
Okay, I said 2, 6. You know what I meant? Yeah.
Well, 1 had a lot of locked doors. I'm guessing 2 had a lot of locked doors. I mean, this seat had a lot of locked doors.
For sure. Yeah. Like, key control was definitely paramount for this seed.
Definitely. Joining us in the commentators booth, yes, Beef Supreme, GG.
Hey, thanks. That was a thing.
That was a bear. That scene was rough.
Where was the recorder?
It was in 6. It was the floor
6,
drop
man.
in 6. It was
a diamond. There was a diamond stair in
Korea's
6,
blocked it. You had to clear the room to get it.
but it was a floor
see,
drop
I'm looking at the.
in the diamond stair.
Okay, I just joined the channel. I'm looking at the tracker now. So I see. I was assuming that the recorder would be in 4. There was a staircase in 4 behind Dig
For the longest of time, I thought it was in 4 too. But that Dig Dogger that you saw in level 4 was a red herring.
Yeah. Oh man, no, it was a lot of fun though. This one, and I was running around. I think I probably went into 1 like 3-4 times, like just going back in and back in. Yeah. Eh?
Yeah. The combat everywhere, just literally everywhere.
Oh, I had some pretty bad Wizrobe deaths. I think I gotta practice that. If there's anything I'm gonna take from this, it's that I need some blue Wizrobe practice.
Yeah, Wizrobes are a difficult enemy, especially in vanilla. Not because of the Wizrobes themselves, it's because they're almost more often than not they are accompanied by bubbles. That's why Wizrobes are a pain.
Oh, Nick has his Triforce at a 6, so he is now eligible for level 9. Yumi has to find the try in the very back of the 7.
Yeah,
and now he knows it's in the very back of the 7 because he's done everything in the bottom.
Yep. And he's down to half a heart to boot.
With max money. Oh my gosh. How did he slip back in?
No idea. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Oh, out of the frying pan and into the fire. That's where the
No, it's the other vertical room. We
The
gotta
other
get
one.
all the way to the.
Oh
we
my
gotta get-
god.
Left Oh, forget that fire. That's
Yeah.
worse than the Wizrobes.
Yep.
He's like, screw this noise. I have money. I'm gonna go buy potions or go buy a ring. I'm gonna go like heal up my hearts. Maybe go check magical sword. Screw this noise.
Potions too. I pretty much last locationed that letter. That was. I
Alright.
was waiting.
Now,
You
Nick,
wouldn't be the-
here's
you
Nick
wouldn't
and
be the only
9, by the
one.
way. If he
You-
bombs in the right spot, he will. Now he knows this is where Zelda is because
He's
the
got
shutter
16
door does not
bombs.
open.
He should spin bombs willy nilly in this 9 with that many.
Let's see if he does. He
Got
is. Just gotta
Now, this is a-
go.
This is a clipped roar, so if he goes up, he's in trouble. Left is Ganon. And
And
it's
he's
open,
going
so
left. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. Now he also is going to need 8 hearts. A Hyrule driver, though, is going to cost him 2 hearts. That is going to send him down to the
Ooh.
count.
He's got the blue potion out right now.
Well,
He needs to
don't
go ahead
doubt
and
the
use it.
potion in hand.
He needs to use it.
Oh,
Pop it, pop
Can
it.
he pop
You
it
can use
quick?
it.
Yes, just in time.
Well, you might take a hit coming out. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That was just in the nick of time, though. That you can't get any closer than that.
You know, Captain Picard uses his hypo spray. Step forward just a bit, Nick. There we go.
He's got it.
We got a lock.
Beautiful.
Laws. I'm so happy to see like these beginners get these stun locks, because I didn't teach them any of that.
I can't believe it, and Lorgon's absolutely right. I missed an opportunity to say he used that in the nick of time. Why didn't I say that?
Got him.
Well played. He's got his bacon and Triforce of Power. Get your GGs out for Nick. He perseveres and gets it done just over an hour 50. Very nice.
And I still say any time under 2 hours is impressive for this seed.
Oh, absolutely, indeed. Why must that one decision, though, where he bypassed the item in level 3 is going to come back to burn him, unfortunately.
Yep, Yumi. Let's see if he can clutch out this 7. Here's the Triforce room.
Hey, look at the phrase. Picard to Enterprise, 2 to beam up. T, Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Hot.
Hot.
Nice.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Nick has a great Star Trek sprite set, and like, yeah, he's modified multiple things in his particular game.
You know what? If he was to modify the messages that the old men would say, one of them has to say, "Shut up, Wesley."
I'll tell you, since I have his sprite set right here. We're joined by Nick. He just rescued Commander William T. Riker.
Howdy,
First officer
howdy,
of the
howdy.
Enterprise. How you doing, Nick?
GG, very well done there. It was not an easy seed, but under 2 hours, not too shabby.
Yeah, no, I should have finished 20 minutes sooner and not chased things around, but running out of keys was just really hampering me, and I had to open like 8 key doors with a single key to finally figure it out. And I was like, I don't want to dig 7 or 8. Please don't make me dig 7 or 8. So
Well, luckily, 7 just had the book and a heart container. 8 had the magical boomerang. We believe that that any key that you got that hint for is also there. No one had the recorder though, which ended up being in 6. Wymust has all the Triforce pieces. The problem is he did not get the silver arrows out of 3. He bypassed that room. He was actually in the room, took out one of the 3 Vires, and then just left and didn't clear the room.
oof.
Yeah, so Yumi is currently en route to 9 at the south coast. Let's see where he goes. So yeah, Nick, wow, what a seed.
That
Walk us
was
through your- walk us
that
through
was
your
so
thought
well.
process.
It was, fairly normal for the first 45 minutes. I'm like, nothing's really getting in my way. The enemy sets are a little rough. Like, I'm not finding my friendly little gorillas to play around with, and I'm like, okay, maybe they're saving those for 9 for me to make that a nice and easy level. And turned out
Not
9
even
was
that.
easy for other reasons.
Yeah, 9 was a
I
Jet
think
9.
there
Yep.
were. I think there were only 2 dungeons that had the gorilla set, 4 and 6.
Yeah.
How about that? Amazing.
God.
Yeah, no, I had to really keep my calm in some of those Wizrobe rooms because it was getting a little crazy, and especially when I was in 1 and the 1 had the raft, right? I forgot to mark down my raft.
Yeah, 1 did have the raft, and
There it
Wymus
is.
is going to buy bombs. So instead of buying the blue ring, he's going on a shopping spree because we saw him buy potions. Now
And
he's going to stock up
potioning
on
and
bombs.
he's getting I definitely would not spend 120 rupees on bombs.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
I did
would
it twice.
I would force or I would global. But
And
he's
guess
doing
what?
This
He's
because
going.
he's
Guess what? He's going
doing
to
this because
9.
He's preparing for 9.
Silverless, so he's going to have to go through all 40 rooms.
Well, 9's to the left. So
Yeah, he went 1 too far.
He was in a race earlier today. He did the same thing. I figured he would have not wanted to chase silvers in 9 after that, but I guess he likes it.
Well,
he is more than likely mismarked his tracker now at this point because he's seen it all, except the silver arrows in 3.
yeah, he was in the room, and that's something we're going to talk about once he is done because I've got this sickening feeling he's gonna full clear this 9. He's gonna find that heart container. He's gonna find that red ring. He's gonna pull the plug on the seed. Would be my guess.
Yeah. I don't even know if I would have to talk to him. It'd be kind of thing that it'd just be like, sucks, man.
Yeah.
He's got to be willing to pull out some of these bombs too, and we're still talking no ring. This is a dangerous 9.
Oh, definitely it is. Oh, he's gonna leave.
This is good. This is good. Is he looking at his tracker? What's missing? Up in A. I forget where 3 was.
Let's see where he's gonna go. Well, he's going to Recorder Lake. No, he's not going to Recorder Lake. I have no idea where
this
he's
is
going.
the direction of 3, Laws.
Well, that was where the large secret was.
Oh God, he went over. Ah! Or, well, first he's gonna go back to Fairy to heal up.
Yep.
He wants mags.
That's what I was thinking. If he does a world wrap to get his heart container, he'll be up to like 13, and they can go Mags and Death Mountain. He knows that's where that is, and he sees there's Wizrobes in 9. He's thinking, if frickin' silvers are in this 9, I'm done fighting Wizrobes on White Sword.
Oh, well, then that would make sense in Wymust's case. Now, in his mind, since he has not checked mags yet, he's got an 80% chance. We know it's only a 66 2/3 chance.
Okay, we're going. Because where was 3?
I don't remember.
Nothing was over here in West Hyrule. I know that.
No,
much. Everything
only the
was
magical
east.
sword. That's why I
3 was
I
east.
mentioned. Yeah.
3 was east. It was the open cave.
Yeah. That's
right
why
by
I
the
mentioned.
ferry there.
Yep. That's why I mentioned that no one was going to check for mags because it's way out of the way. There's nothing nearby.
But yeah, we are going for Max.
Now, Lorgon, who was doing this seed, said pulled it at 13, but the big question is, did he try at 12?
Yeah, this could. I really hope he gets it. I don't want to.
Well, let's find out. Is
One
12?
more over.
Nope. One left. Okay, didn't try at 12, says Lorgon. So we're about to find out. Is 12 hearts enough for the mags? Bingo!
Okay, good.
That's got to be a relief.
It's a huge relief, and it was something I was surprised y'all didn't do earlier. And I know it's all the way on Death Mountain. I think some people didn't see it. Like DK, I don't think he even got over to Death Mountain. But like, if you see that, because it was an hour in, and most people had 10, 11. I think some even had 12 or 13 hearts at the time. And I'm like, if you still have half of your seed left, just go ahead and get the magical sword. The 2 minutes it'll take to walk over there will instantly be saved by the amount of time you save in combat. Alright, so Yumi
worth it.
is gonna head back to 9, it looks like. So this is gonna be bad.
Well, you
Question
can't
is,
fault him because
does
in
he
his
know-
mind, it's
does
a
he
2
know
and
where
3
to go?
chance.
Yeah, I apologize. Question is, does he know where to go afterwards?
That's going to be the key. I still got this feeling he's going to pull the plug once he finds that there's no silvers here in 9.
I mean, I know I've done that before, and it happens. You miss track, or you miss a room, or Laws. I've even had it where like there was a single key to get into a single room that had like a required item of some sort, just in like a level 1, because I didn't have the key at the time. I didn't spend the single key, and that's where say silvers were. It happens.
Nice room there, and that was a push block. Yes,
That was
the
clean.
parentheses room, very clean. That's one of the 6 sets of transports, and he's gonna say no to it.
And when you got magical sword, you can be cleaner because it only takes 3 stabs to kill the blues.
Yep. Oh, here's another test.
Well, you'll get stuck here.
Yeah,
This room sucks.
yeah, the triple bar room is jackpot for the wizard. Is not jackpot for the runners.
Good bomb to soften them
Very
up.
good bomb, yeah. Very good room, and he's gonna get his beams back. Let's see if this pushes. It does not.
See, Yumi's got map. I'm surprised he wouldn't just go because he's looking for stairs. That's why he's not just going.
He got
straight
the
up.
book. That's why he's got map.
Why? The point is why he's not going straight up because he would find Zelda Ganon. It's because he's looking for stairs.
Right. Oh, he's able to bomb down.
We got another finish off screen. Oh, excuse me. 22nd place. Still 9 people racing. Bear that in mind. A decoy 4 with a time of 2:01:19.
He's not taking these staircases either, so he's probably going to find a lot of connectors.
Yeah, he just wants his items.
Yep. Sometimes, though, you have to take those staircases to get to where you need to be, and now he's got Patron Wayne to tackle.
I agree, Laws. Especially in a smaller 9, they like to get separated by staircases more because it. the
Oh,
game
man,
doesn't
how
put-
unlucky can you get?
Oh gosh, he's getting whipped by this Patra.
Yeah, he took out 6 eyes in one swipe and still didn't get the master one. Oh, yes. That's another thing I forgot to mention because I'm so used to doing commentary for flags with no hints. There were 3 potential hints, and that was not the hint he wanted to see. The hint he wanted to see is about the silvers.
He can definitely find a silver's hint in here. It might get replaced with one of the trash hints, but the best thing for Yumi would be to see the silver's light elsewhere.
Yep, that's the hint he would optimally like to see here. I mean, he would hate to see because he knows he's made a mistake, but it would give him some peace of mind. Now, he'll push. That is a staircase. Will it be an item or is it another transport? It is a heart container. Gotta have heart.
Oh no. The red ring, ever elusive.
Of course, because the game knows it's going to be deep. I'll tell you where it's going to be. See where that little handle
Far
is on the left? Yeah,
Far left.
I'm telling you, it's going to be in that room. That's my guess.
Also, apparently it's Chess Jerk's birthday today. Happy birthday, CJ.
Well, it'd be nice if it was in here.
Oh, that was clean.
Very
And he got the
clean.
fairy.
Yeah, let's see if we get the item. Nope. Will he take this? Nope.
He might bob around. There's a nifty little bomb hiding under that spike trap.
Yeah, but it's going to cost him 1 heart if he's not careful.
There you go. He can clip back in.
Yep, there he goes. Nope, can't go that way. So if you don't want to take it, you're gonna have to go
Take
up
the stairs.
again. Yeah, take the
Take-
stairs. You might have to. It could be blocked off. You never know.
Small 9s tend to spawn more solid walls. Take stairs. Yep. Take there. Yep. Stairs.
Well, it looks like he's gonna take your advice. Now watch it take him to one of the stairs he's already looked at. Let's see if that's the case. Oh, even worse. This looks like a potential dead end. No, it is not a dead
Ooh,
end.
you can
Okay.
Get out. More bombs
Ooh,
is good.
hello, Dig Dogger.
Spin the key. Might as well. No, 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 no. We're in 9. We don't need items on the floor. Just 2 items in the staircases, so we don't have to clear rooms.
Well, it might. Oh,
That one you do.
this is
He's
what
got
you see.
mags.
This is what
He's
you
got
see.
mags.
Yeah, but this is what you see all the time in vanilla. Wizrobes
Yeah,
are
that's why he's not
oh, a
scared.
clock. Of course, it's after he's killed the Wizrobes, but he'll take it.
He's like, oh, I'm used to this one.
Yeah, you're used to seeing Wizrobes accompanied by bubbles, and it's a red herring. Of course, it is.
We hear Ganon on the other side. Hi, Piggy. He'll be able to escape because he opened it with a bomb hole.
And now he knows where Ganon is. Yep, so he can escape.
Run away. There's one room down, Yumi. Yumi, did it not open down?
I don't know.
If so, it's a troll stair.
I mean,
Wait.
level 9 is full of them.
Certainly is. That was way off. Oh, he's got a force count. Never mind. No, he doesn't.
Well, I don't know what he was thinking.
Right, he did bomb down and it didn't open, so that was a troll stair
Well, speaking of troll, let's play Three-Door Monty.
with 3 keys. I go left. I mean right. Right is what I want to say because there's more dungeon in that direction. No, please don't.
He did. Hi, Patra.
Oh God, careful. Oh God, don't ever stab up on Patra.
Oh, it's a staircase.
Okay. Take it. Take it. You don't want to spend more
No
keys.
deal, he says.
No deal. Well, that's Zelda's room. He came from the other side.
Wow. Crazy.
And now he might see in his tracking that he's done a circle.
Yep, he sure has.
But yeah, Nick, unless you want to hang around, don't let us hold you up. Good job on the seed, and we look forward to seeing your continued performance. Thanks for the sprite set. We had good fun with that.
Yeah, me too. I especially liked that there was a Star Trek quote in one of the caves. I was like, okay, sweet, this is my seed. Thanks, guys. It wasn't.
Fantastic. Yep.
All right, I'll sign off. Thanks, guys. Thanks
Have a
for
good night, Nick.
calming, Malkior, LZ. Thanks, Jess, in the background.
Yumi, take stairs. You can get blasted.
Oh my God. I think he just got hit by like 20 beams in once.
He was tracking. He was tracking. You can't ever track coming out of a stair in a Wizrobe dungeon, even if you think you can move. In Wizrobe dungeons, when you're coming out stairs, always hold up or down. My preference is down, because if you do left or right and you're still on the same row as the Wizrobe, you're just getting blasted. You have to get off the same horizontal row.
You know what that was, right? That was a firing squad. That was what that was. That was a whole firing squad.
Yeah, it's time to take stairs, see where they go, get to other parts of the dungeon. Because he's got to check pretty much every room to find that red ring now.
Oh, he certainly does.
And we're on a very dangerous single key.
Yep, there's that hint about the beast again. You know, there's still 2 hints that could still be in play. Now, as you mentioned, they could be replaced by community hints. Now, I do believe there are no mugger rooms in these flag sets. Right?
Correct. I have disabled muggers that way. They get the highest likelihood of having high resources throughout the seed. We did have some more finishes off stream. In 23rd place, 202.34. This one will surprise you, Laws. Mr. Dunlow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this seed pulled no punches, and we even had some of our more experienced runners finish further down. But just finishing this seed is an accomplishment.
Yeah, this seed was nuts. This is definitely an advanced to expert level of difficulty, if you want my honest opinion.
It is. I know it's called the Rookie Rumble. It's really just because we have rookie runners. The flag set itself is definitely more intermediate level, and when you get stuff like this, can roll up to more expert.
Almost certainly.
And in 24th place, we had DEM Gaming finish with a time of 2:03, and that's, as far as I'm aware, that's one of DEM's first races.
Wow, very nice.
We have some people. Yeah, that was DEM Gaming's first Z1R race, and then, like, you would talk race finishes. I want to call special attention to Koba Konda. First race time race tonight. This is his very first one tonight. Finished in 19th with a time of 1:35.25, so still beat almost half the field.
Uh-oh. Is he going to do it? He did it.
Uh-oh.
He did it. He done
Just
did
to
it.
go back to a room he's already seen.
Yep.
Now we're in trouble. Now you have to say, hey, now he'll take stairs.
Maybe.
Please. The bomb
Nice
count,
use of the boomerang to get his heart.
That was
Nice.
That was good. The bomb count is high. Oh, Lord. Half tiles, half tiles. Alright, he's out.
Well, not yet. And now he's out. And he gets a key. Ooh, and he finds a bomb hole. That's another thing you get to do. Oh, my
no.
God! Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no!
Pushing up.
Yep, that was not fun. 2 hearts of damage he's still taking because he does not have any jewelry. Now, if he finds the red ring, he will quadruple his defense. It could be here, maybe. Let's find out. Does push. Do we have our jewelry here? Hey! A sight for sore eyes. He has got quadruple defense, but now he knows he has to go somewhere else for the silvers.
And I'll go ahead and tell you, with that fine, Why Must You Hate Me is going to throw in the towel. He does not know where the silver arrows could be.
Yeah,
He's seen pretty much everything.
I don't blame him at this point. If we do have an interview, obviously we'll help him out at this case. But a valiant effort, and great job considering the fact that he went through that entire seed without any jewelry.
Yeah. That's the vanilla experience for you.
Yeah, when I used to speedrun this game, I always had to have blue ring because my combat's just not that good. I mean, it's okay for what it's worth, but I would never win races with my combat. Not a chance.
I just started speedrunning the vanilla game this year, and the only reason I started with the route I did, which was magical sword, red candle, but still no ring, was because I've been playing Rando for years, and we are gonna get a Yumi in the booth. We can tell him, "Hey, man,
Hey,
good
Yumi.
good end." That was a rough one.
Well, let's help you out, Yumi. So you're probably wondering where the silver arrows were. So the Triforce out of level 3, which had the gift shop because you had the magical wand. You were in the right room because you had bombed to the left. You cleared one of the 3 fires. You had to clear all 3 of them, though. Then that's where your silver arrows were.
Oh, why would I not clear those out?
I don't know. Yep, you cleared only one. We
okay,
were
my
wondering
dude.
too, but it happens.
You had a lot of things on your mind. That 3, just like every other dungeon, had crazy combat. We only saw the gorilla set in 2 dungeons. So,
And correct me if I'm wrong. Did we see 5 Wizard sets or was it 4? Because it felt like 5.
I think 5 with 9.
Yeah,
Jesus
I think we had the max 522. It was disgusting.
Lord, that's gross.
Yeah, it was a little rough. I mean, I don't mind the combat as much as I was just like so lost. I got out of sync somewhere. I thought that I missed Mark 3. I thought that I marked the second item in 3 when obviously I didn't. Then I did the same thing in 4. I was just trying to move like too fast at one point, and I'm like, I'm not good enough for that. I need to make sure that I track, and then power bracelet was like one of my last items I found. So then I had to go into 6. I would have swore that 7's Triforce was recorder blocks. I was under the impression it was recorder blocked, but it ended up it was that one Wizrobe room I didn't clear.
Terrible room in the back. You know, it killed people a couple times.
Man, I thought I cleared them all. I was like, okay, I cleared going in and out. I thought I cleared all the Wizrobe rooms, but then I went back in and killed both the Dig Doggers, and I was like, oh man. So I just went hunting for Wizrobe rooms, and we found them eventually. But at that point, it was like I was just like, ugh, over it.
Your clearance of 8 was impressive because it was like, oh man, he must have just gone every which way around that Triforce because it was only like 5 or 6 rooms in. But like,
yeah,
I'm like, he's not dying. He's still going. He's gonna find something juicy in this 8, and the game just said, here's scrap metal.
Yep. I just walked around. I pretty much full cleared it, and for a heart and a boomerang, I think it was, and then of course, Triforce was like I was running circles around it. Like, it's just one of those seeds, man. I'm not good enough to overcome such massive like time sinks and mistakes. So, but it was still fun.
Okay, as long as you can say you had fun. Definitely just slow it down a tick so you can get your tracking accurate. We all know that you can keep up in the combat game.
Yeah, and I get this thing where I start to get like anxious when I start seeing people finish, and I was like, oh man, like 12, 13, 14, 15. And I was like, I'm not even anywhere close. I think I may just stop watching the race room.
Yeah, you don't have to. Even when we get to the tournament level races where it's just you versus one opponent, you don't have to watch it. Like, if I absolutely, or if any admin had to, we could tell you that an opponent finished if you felt like, alright, this is crap, I just want to be done with it.
Yeah, I think I would check after a certain point when I head to head, but...
Noted.
Yeah, I hope I didn't look too dumb. I don't know why in the world I would
definitely not.
to be on the restream, but... oh well.
You gave us a showcase of combat, and like the lead was swapping between all 4 of y'all. There was never one person that we could just say they figured out the seed. It
was close. There was a time where everybody had 4 Triforce pieces at once. It was neck and neck for quite a while. But yeah, the end game was the big difference is who was able to find the right pieces. Power bracelet in 5, silvers in 3. I mean, all of those were just big factors in who was going to come out on top tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for putting it on, guys. I had fun. Sorry, I don't know how much longer I kept you, but sorry if I kept you for a little bit.
No, it's good, my dude. I told you, we get this channel for a long time.
No problemo.
Cool. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm looking forward to obviously the Rookie Rumble coming up, and continue to get better. I'm beat 1 seed in an hour and 20 minutes, and then 1 seed like this. So I never know what I'm gonna get.
I'll just offer you my one piece of advice as a personal friend, my dude, because through all of your combat, how impressive it was and how you kept killing stuff, your money got up there. There was time to buy potions multiple times over. Eventually you did, and you spent 120 rupees on bombs before going to 9. And I'm like, oh, just buy a ring.
Yeah, I did. I was like until at that point, like, I'm buying everything. Let's get in here. But
So I'd say
start
if
buying
you
stuff.
see your money hit triple digits, drop what you're doing. Think to yourself, what can I buy that'll make this easier?
All right, for sure. I will definitely note that. It definitely crossed my mind a couple of times. Like, where's a potion shop? I marked them all too. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks. I just kept like not stopping, and I was too focused, zoned in on other things. But yeah, that's good advice. I started to die a lot at the end there, huh?
It's okay. By then, all the frustration was setting in. We understand.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're gonna say goodbye to Why Must You Hate Me, otherwise known as Yumi. Thanks for running for us, and we'll look forward to seeing more from you in the tournament coming up.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Take care.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you give all 4 of our feature runners tonight, Yumi, DK, Nick, and Beef Supreme, a follow. Absolutely tremendous job tonight with a very, very, very difficult flag set.
Yeah, not only the Rookie Rumble, I'm doing quotes right now, air quotes. It is what it is. Rando's gonna rando, and sometimes it'll give you garbage.
Most certainly will. And of course, special thanks to our tracker, Jess88, and of course, my commentator partner, Melchior. Great to be back here in the commentator's booth for Zelda Randomizer. I wasn't here for a single race of that last Zelda Randomizer tournament. Hopefully, I'll be back next year. And hopefully, I'll be back for future weekly showcases because, hey, these are a lot of fun to call.
Well, here's the thing, Laws. The Rookie Rumble itself, the primary tournament, launches in 3 weeks. It will launch on July 3rd. We'll roll groups out on July 2nd before the weekly that evening. Oasis, I promise I'll give you enough time, okay? I'll schedule it out and I'll give you enough time.
Fantastic.
So hopefully you can sign up some commentary for us and we'll get some more action going.
Terrific. Well, I appreciate it. And thank you very much, everybody, for watching here on Speed Gaming 3, the weekly Zelda Randomizer Showcase, our Rookie Rumble 2. For everybody here on Speed Gaming, for Jess88, for Melchior, and for all of our runners for tonight's race, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you again next weekend for another exciting Zelda Randomizer weekly showcase right here on Speed Gaming. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone.